What's going on, everybody? Hey, happy Friday. Happy Friday. So happy to see all of your smiling faces, even though I can't see them. I just spent the better part of 7 minutes trying to find my intro clip, the clip that I played before my live streams, and gone. Not there. Not there at all. So that's a bummer. Not sure where it went. If my desktop or my computer were a little bit more organized, probably would have found it. But it looks like a little kid's room. That's the way my desktop looks. There might not be enough room for another icon on my desktop, to be fair. How is everybody doing? Is my microphone on? That would be a plus. It is so on. Heck yeah. Man, oh man. It's Friday night again. It's Friday night, and I'm feeling all right. We were supposed to have a little bit of a finale this evening. We were supposed to do Matt Madness Live, the finals. Dan Shook of the Bourbon Junkies versus Jason from the Mash and Drum. But one of those two been sick. So they got pushed to next week. The finals for Matt Madness next Friday. 1 week from tonight. Finally, we're going to crown a champion who will win the 2023 Matt Madness Whiskey Tasting Invitational. Actually, that is a great question. I wonder if, you know what? I'm going to start a poll. Who, with 2 O's, will win Matt Madness? Question mark. Jason? Or Dan? Ask your community. Boom, just did it. Just curious. I want to see what because this is going to be close. I think it's going to be a close game. I want to see how this plays out. Who we got in the chat so far this evening? Listen, I was really excited for this Friday, but you know, I want 2 healthy competitors to compete in a head-to-head, mano-a-mano, one-on-one bourbon skirmish, whiskey skirmish, Scotch skirmish, whatever it is. I want it to be fair, and I want it to be I don't want any excuses. So I'm glad that we're pushing it back, get everybody back in fighting shape, if you know what I mean. There's a little banner action. Kabow! Check it out live. 147 people here. Thank you so much for being here. I love each and every one of you. I think. Pretty sure that that's the case. If not, then there might only be 1 or 2 who I don't like, which is a joke. I love everybody. Ophidian was here. E.H. Taylor Rye. Oh, oops. I didn't scroll up all the way. Scrolled up most of the way. WJK is in the house. Got a blind flight from WJK tonight. It is a 5 1-ounce pour. I believe, could be wrong. These might be ryes. I'm not sure. We're going to get into that blind flight in a little bit. Also, have the Bourbon Junkies Jack Daniels pick and my barrel pick. I want to taste them blind next to each other. I want to find out if I picked the right barrel or not. Because when I was there, when I left, I wasn't so sure. But at least they're both here now. So I can find out if I made the right choice or not based off my palate today. Also have a Barrel King straight rye whiskey that I want to taste. This is batch number 49, 115 proof, minimum of 5-year blend of straight rye whiskeys. Turns out I got 2 bottles somehow. So I don't need 2. I only need 1. So I'm going to share the wealth. Doing a giveaway tonight. Every $5 super chat gets you entered into giveaway for not only this unopened Barrel King straight rye batch number 49, but also you will have your choice of either my upcoming Boulder cask strength single barrel or the Woodinville cask strength single barrel bourbon. So the Barrel King rye whiskey plus one of my 2 future barrel picks. And I'm going to be keeping track of super chats tonight, so I'm guessing that that's going to go just wonderfully. WJK sent that a minute or two. Yeah, it was a bit ago. It was a bit ago. We're catching up, though. We're catching up as we go. Slowly but surely, we're catching up with things. I've got a bunch of tastings to do with patrons who got a holographic sticker on their Nulu bottle. That's coming up. So, yeah, I'm slowly catching up. Oh, all the giveaways, all the things that have been meaning to be sent out via hand delivery courier, they're out. So if you've been expecting something, it should be in your hands ASAP. A friggin' sap. No Matt Madness tonight. Does anyone know when the final is? Next Friday. Marrow 40K. Marrow 40K. Sounds nice. Mark asks us here, Jason Mounts, Kevin Fragosa, Bob Belkovac. What's up, Bob? Kyle Whippert. When you're going down, you must whippert. Something about you must whippert. DC's in the house. What's up, dude? Friggin' Daniel Carter, everybody. Super genius, Mr. Daniel Carter himself. Sipping in the South. What's up, peoples? The South is in the house. I bid you good evening, and may the drink you pour be the best you've had so far. Ooh, that is a nice cheers. I like the cheers on you, my friend. Christine Vasco is here. What's up, Christine? Saucy Shane, Bourbon Runner, drinking Redwood Empire Pipe Dream Cask Strength. I haven't had that one. The only one that I've had is the Lost Monarch, the first one. And Barrel King United Whiskey King friggin' Maze Balls. Thanks, Nick. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I love that barrel. Hopefully the next blend that is the blend is completed, but now it's sitting in various barrels for melding and mixing later on. Much bigger batch. Hopefully that is as good or better than Whiskey King. Who knows? That was a very, very, very good bottle. In my opinion, I really like that one. Gorilla Glue Enthusiast. He's stuck here for good. 1 part Wild Turkey 101, 1 part Irish Apple and Ginger Ale. Wow, that is ballsy move. Ballsy move, my friend. KCD says America. Friggin' America. KCD Kyle still saying howdy. Sparty on Bourbon. What's up, Sparty? East Lansing, I'm imagining. Keegan's here drinking some MP1 Barrel King. Hells yeah. I'm glad that you're getting those bottles. I'm glad everyone's getting the bottles. Dara's here. Dara. How's it going, Dara? Tell Bill I say hello. Hello, Bill. Hello, Dara. Rage Quit. Travis Robeson. What's happening? Michael Madigan. I'm mad again. Matt still. If it's a joke, we will never hear the end of it, but Team Dan. That's funny. I don't think he'll complain too much. We'll see though. I guess we will see. We will see. Quesadilla is here. Oh, friggin'. Don't get me started on quesadillas or quesadillas. If you know, you know. November Whiskey, Mobile, Alabama, into his house. About to crack open JD12 and see what it's all about. Better be worth the 110 I paid for it. Yeah, it is. Dude, JD12 is fantastic. So darn good. 2-21 drinking High West Rendezvous Ride tonight. I think you mean Rendezvous Rye, but hopefully it puts you on a good ride, I guess. Jeffrey Wack says, hello again, whiskey friends. You should start a channel with that name. Hey, Jeff, you smiling son of a bee. Saucy Shane, first super chat of the evening. $5 from Saucy Shane. Thank you, Shane. The sauce dog himself. Saucy Shane. Oh, what the hell? Oh, whoops. I'm already using the super chat tracker wrong. No big deal. That's fine. Whoops. Yeah. Saucy Shane. Using the tab button effortlessly with the tab button. Bob Glass, what's up, Matt? What's up, Glass? What's up, Bobby? What's in your glasses, ass Bob? Dara still trying to bribe my way into Matt Madness. Hey, listen. If Shook can't do it, if he never gets better, then we'll have to see. We'll have to come up with a different solution, right? I am going to taste this Barrel King first right off the bat. Aged over 5 years, straight rye whiskey, 115 proof, batch number 49. Heavy as the head that wears the crown, William Shakespeare. Ooh, America, that was a solid pork? Oh, left-handed pork. That's bad news. We did it, though. We friggin' did it. So, oh yeah, by the way, the ice cream truck went by, I can hear the kids out at the ice cream truck right now. Luckily, my kids already had ice cream today. Otherwise, I'd feel bad. I still kind of feel bad. I don't know what it is. When the ice cream truck comes around, it's like, kids got to eat. You know what I mean? Dara, thank you for the super chat. And then November Whiskey with $5 super chat. Appreciate you guys. A lot. So I have a 5 pour flight from Bill Kavanaugh. I do want to taste those Jack Daniels next, though, because I remember when I was at Jack Daniels, what happened was I picked the one, and then they picked the other, and then Ryan Alves blinded me with them plus another one. And it didn't go the way I thought it was going to go, but I've decided to stick. Kids are screaming for ice cream out there. And that's where the song comes from. They scream. Hopefully it's about ice cream. You know what I mean? But yeah, so Ryan blinded me with them, but I said, hey, I'm sticking with my original feelings here when my palate was fresh, and I went with it, and I'm very happy with my pick. But I didn't taste them side by side yet. But we will. This evening. Today, had a bit of a long day. Got up super early with the wifey. She is out of town. I'm at work. She's at work. But yesterday was our 10-year wedding anniversary. We celebrated it last weekend. We got a hotel room for the night in a town like an hour from here. We went out to a dinner. We just kind of hung out and shut up, kids. Shut up. I'm trying to do adult shit in the garage. You're out there screaming at ice cream. Shut up. It's 7:19. Go to bed. Where was I? Oh, yeah. 10-year wedding anniversary. We just kind of hung out and chilled together and had adult time. And it was so good. It was so much fun. But yeah, our wedding anniversary was yesterday. Got to hang out with her a little bit. Got to spend some time. She was able to leave work early and get to hang out. Kids played t-ball last night and did so great. They are just throwing bats around. They're throwing bats around like crazy people. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to yell at those children. I've never had to do it before, but listen, my ADD will not tolerate screaming kids that are outside my garage door. Gary H., thank you for the super chat. Oh, wow. That is super unique. Minty, spicy. That smells like a delicious gum. I feel like I could sip, before even tasting it, I feel like I could sip this whiskey and just go breathe directly on somebody's face and they'd be like, wow, that is not minty gum. Probably to me it would taste like it, but screaming kids are going to get it. Oh, wow. Yeah, so that's MGP. 5-year minimum, 115 proof cask strength MGP. That is good. Man, that is good. I'd put that up against a lot of very super solid ryes. I like that a lot. I do like it a lot. So what happens, that batch 49 is one of the best ryes I ever had in my life, says Keegan. Well, guess what? One of you is going to come away with one of the best ryes Keegan's ever had. So darn good. Yeah, the kids, like, why does my brain just do stuff where it's like I can't listen to kids screaming and then talk to a camera and then have you not get upset that I'm just being so spacey? Thad, friggin' Thad. That's a crazy super chat. Thank you, Thad. That's hard. Thank you, Thad. Sounds like I developed a lisp. I didn't. Rage quit, $5. Just not being able to keep up with these. Yeah, that's kind of the way this is working. If you hadn't noticed, I tried to mask the fact that what I was doing was not obtainable. I don't know, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Thad, thank you, Thad. Thank you, Rage Quit. And Michael S., I love to be able to sip on some of your lovingly selected spirit. Yeah, the Boulder and the Woodinville are my picks. This Barrel King is not one of my picks. It's one of their batches. It's super good, though. 209 people here. Appreciate the heck out of all of you. If you're here for Matt Madness, again, sorry, that is going to be next week. But tonight we do have some fun stuff still. I had a blind flight, and I want to compare these Jack Daniels here in a minute. I should have known better. It always seems so easy. Everything always seems so easy in my head. Like, oh, I can do that. Then I have to do it, and I'm like, wow, you really overestimate your abilities, my friend. But that's the name of the game. As long as you guys don't care. You know what? I am sick and tired of me being such a little bitch all the time. You know what? I'm tired of it. I'm done with it. I'm mad at myself. It's okay. You can go slow, Matt. You can go slow. If they don't want to be here, they'll leave. Do I want them to leave? No. But quit beating yourself up about being slow as heck and speed your ass up. Talking to me. Darth Steve just poured the last of my Blue Note 17 here. Good stuff. I heard that was so good. I did have a sample of it once and really enjoyed it. I think I did a 1 ounce Wednesday on it. I'm pretty sure. And I really, really liked it. Barry Jackson, what's going on? I like giveaways. Wish I was a winner. Well, maybe tonight's your lucky night. Maybe tonight is your lucky night. Or maybe you'll just be a loser. Just kidding. But maybe. I can't say just kidding if it's actually a possibility. Eric Supan, glad to be here tonight, Matt. I'm sipping on 2XO Phoenix. Love that bottle. Love that bottle. I love both of the 2XO bottles. Just excited to see what Dixon's going to be doing with those in the future. Like, if they're going to like very crazy wildly, or if they're all going to stick somewhat close to home. I don't know. I should talk to him about it. I'm always afraid to talk to Dixon, though. Like, maybe he'll talk to me. Maybe he won't. You know, it's kind of like the girl at the dance where you want to approach her and you've talked to her before, but you're just afraid that this time around she's going to notice, you know, the pleat of your pants and run away screaming. That's how I feel about Dixon when I talk to him. Keegan Burdorf, Batch 49 is a magical barrel from Barrel King. Highly recommend it. One of the best rides I ever had. He's doubling down, that Keegan. Friggin' Keegan. That was the King. Is definitely a top 3 bottle I've had this year. Great job, buddy. Thank you, Tyler. That's so cool to hear. I don't believe it. You know, but I love hearing it. I love hearing it. Keep it coming. Bring in all the love. Keegan B. Yeah, I should have definitely known better. It's fun, though. It is fun to watch me struggle. Struggle is my middle name. And if it's not, then something similar. Starts with an S, that's for sure. How far am I behind? So far, let me guess. 11 minutes. That is that's bad. That is really bad. What's up, Matt Hummerhouse? Humoric House? Matt Humor? They really had to give you 2 last names in one, didn't they? Humoric House. Hummer in the Rick House. You dirty boy. You dirty boy. Travis Robeson. What's up, Philippe? How's it going? Travis Robeson. Oh, heck yeah, I cannot wait to meet my whiskey hero at Pours in the Park. Hope you and your family have a great week and a wonderful weekend. Also, hope to bring you something from the state of Tennessee that weekend. Oh, well, you're the only 10 I see, Trovis. Except for the $10 you super chatted. That makes 2 of you. Boom. Who is Who's your whiskey hero? It's got to be Sean. Don't say Sean. Don't say Sean, Travis. That would put a damper on the whole evening. If Sean was your whiskey hero. You know, I feel like let's go with Matty Ice, slurping some Penelope barrel strength. Nice. I feel like I'm still getting into the flow of being on here by myself. I actually almost panicked, sent out a mass link to everyone to come join me tonight. I was like, I can invite Dara and Shayla, and I can just send the link out to everybody. And then I was like, oh, Matt, you can do it. You can friggin' do it, Matt. Tom, I love the video of Jack Daniels Bring Back Fishing Channel. Fishing channels are very difficult because guess what you have to do? You have to be able to go fishing. And I barely have time to do anything. Going fishing is like, it's a commitment. You actually have to leave the house and go out to the wilderness and fish. And I'm just not there right now in my life. Maybe as I grow up, maybe as I become an older porter, we'll pick up the fishing pole and the camera at the same time again. Keith Thompson, fool me once, I say, wow, can't fool me again. Hashtag mashup. What's the mashup? Fool me once is the George Bush. I say, wow, can't fool me again. What's the mashup? I'm confused, Keith. I'm so confused. But that's okay. Confused is my other middle name. Kaboom. Oh, thank you, everyone, for the anniversary wishes. Oh, now, okay, we're getting to the ice cream truck now. Getting to the ice cream truck. 49 is an everlasting gobstopper of a, wow. Everlasting gobstopper of a rye, like dessert, but with some earthiness as well. Cheers, man. Earthiness? I say it is fresh. That is a great way to put that. That is a fresh rye whiskey. That tastes like it's fresh. It's like mountain air. As long as you don't live in Denver, because that's smog shit, right? The Keegan's still going off. The Willy Wonka of ryes, mint chocolate and earthiness. Kids need the screw. Well, what? Smash the like button. Yeah, heck yeah. Hit the like button. Keegan B is another $10. Keegan friggin' B. Saucy Jane, don't forget to smash the thumbs up. Everybody hit the thumbs up or get the hell out. But before you get out, hit the thumbs up. Sparky2416 is in the house, or at least was in the house 6 minutes ago. What's up, dude? Tom, hashtag Team Jason, because my friend from Michigan is always sick. Congratulations and happy anniversary. Thank you, Tom. We had a nice time. We went to a nice dinner. The restaurant I wanted to go to, I've been wanting to go to this restaurant called the BIN 707 Food Bar. Yeah, it's in Grand Junction, Colorado. I've been wanting to go there for like 3 years or longer, maybe. And we never have date nights because we have the kids and we just don't have anybody to watch the kids. So, and it's an adult restaurant with a huge whiskey list. And we just have never gone. And then we were going to go for our anniversary dinner, finally. And they'd be closed on Sundays. So shit sucks, son of a bitch. What I had to do instead was make a reservation at a different restaurant, which turned out to be actually in our hotel. And they got a little fancy with their menu and not exceptional. I got lobster and waffles because obviously if you're going to order lobster and waffles, that means that lobster and waffles are fantastic together. Turns out, tasted like lobster and waffles. Tastes kind of like you'd think it would taste. Not a great combo. But that was okay. We enjoyed our time together. It was still a very nice evening. Tom V. Tom V. Vida. Oh, that's a no. That's a 1. Jeez, getting ahead of myself there. You ain't no one's bitch other than your wife's. I'm in the same boat. My wife's, that is, not yours, just to clarify. I know, yeah. I'm not my wife's bitch. In case she's watching, listen, babe, you don't got shit on me, all right? I run this thing. If you let me. Just depends. Christine Vasco. Amen, Matt. You do you. Don't beat yourself up. Get some ice cream. I just leave. Go and come back with a king cone. That'd be a real move right there. Thank you for the super chat, Christine. So I'm gonna go ahead and this is gonna be relatively slow moving, I would imagine, but I want to do this. Those kids are out there laughing like something's funny. They know what they're doing to me. They know that they're screwing me up. Those I will label this one with an M for mine. And this one with a T for theirs. Like it sounds like they're in my garage with me, those kids. America. So I had the first pick of these 2 barrels. So I want to make sure that America, I want to find out if I picked the right one. Was it bothering me? No. But kinda. But not really. You just never know. You never know until you know. And it doesn't even matter anymore because you can't buy them anymore. So whatever, right? Let's see. How do we do this? I mean, it's on the wheel of confusion, but actually, the wheel of confusion only works if there's nothing else on the wheel of confusion. Therefore, I'm just going to confuse myself. I actually already don't know which one is which because I'm so good at confusing myself with the kids and the super chats that are waiting to be entered in. I almost dropped them. Okay, don't know which one is which, and I'm going to try not to figure it out. It smells like nothing all of a sudden. There we go. Ooh, I think first nose, I think that might be mine. I think there's like a friggin' a barbecue on there. A bit of a barbecue note. Right off the get-go. Some like a pork shoulder or something like that. Am I going to the Missouri Bourbon Fest in August? I do not think so. Unless it's what date is it in August? What day? Oh shit. I forgot. Jared texted me from Barrel King and I forgot to text him back. That just reminded me of that. Jared, I'm sorry. You're probably not watching, but if you are, I'm very sorry. I do owe you a text. Nick the Greek. Barrel King MP1 is very good drinking in the neck pour and saving it for 4th of July. You can, how hard do you do 4th of July? Because you can have some tonight and some then. You know what I mean? But hopefully the bottle's fireworks. Boom. Ooh. That was like a Jack Daniel's sucker, like a blow pop that you just suck on, and then you get to like the red wine finish center, which apparently is their yeast, not the barrel, which I used to think. That fruity flavor you get on the finish of Jack Daniel's is their yeast. The more you know. Thank you, Nick the Greek, for the super chat. I feel so awkward just having myself on here talking. It's very strange when you get used to having guests on that do a lot of the talking, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's just you again. It's so strange. It's so strange. I promise I didn't see the letter, even though I looked at the glass. If I would have saw the letter, I would have said so, because that would have ruined it. And if I ruin it, then I ruin it. But I didn't see it. That one seems like a bit more barrel char and darker fruits. Oh, wow. This is weird because I like different parts of each whiskey. The first glass, I like the palate a lot, and I like the finish a lot. This one is, I like the palate a lot, and it like does a weird curvy thing that's like a bit strange and like makes you go, wow, what was that? But then the finish kind of ends weird. Just tasting these one by one, they're both really good, but for their own way. I like the first one more based off of the finish and just the consistency of it. But the second one is very, very good too. I probably picked theirs. Which one is this? Yeah. So there's one tonight, which is fine. I don't care. They're both very, very good. I like them both a lot, but it's funny because different days you taste things differently. Let me taste mine one more time. I didn't really ever taste that weird, like it's a weird like turn that it takes. I should have taken more than one sip because it's not there anymore, which happens sometimes with things. You get a flavor the first sip and the second sip you don't. But yeah, the Junkies pick tonight is the better pick to me, which is cool. Son of a bitch. It's fine. No hard feelings. It was my decision after all. What's my favorite Texas bourbon? Asks Bourbon Runner. And hopefully that explains everything that I like about Texas whiskey and my favorite Texas whiskey. I feel like I told you a lot in a little bit of time, but those are the ones that I enjoy the most. Bourbon Runner. I'm so far behind. Also, I am a bit of a self-sabotager in a lot of ways. For example, like with food and stuff, I'm a self-sabotager, so I'll like have bad food in the house that I'll tell myself I won't eat, even though I know I shouldn't have that food in the house. And then guess who eats it? Yeah, it's a bad thing. Also, I know that I'm going to be uncomfortable by myself on a live stream as I'm reacclimating myself to the solo experience. Not that solo experience. I'm well versed in the one you're thinking about. But the live stream solo experience, I'm like shaking the rust. It's a bit of ring rust. And what do I do? I'm like, I'll just track super chats myself. Self-sabotage. Make it more uncomfortable. Wigmaster's in the house, or he was 11 minutes ago. Crap. Matt, I'm going to name my pet hissing cockroaches after you. Trev, you SOB. I love you, man. Dude, are you still, Trev, you should hop on. I'd love to talk with Trev. It's been a minute since I've talked with Trev. I'd love for Trev to join me. Keith Thompson, Bush and Trump, lol. I walked in, I said, wow, can't fool me again. It was a bad joke, haha. They can't all be winners. Oh, I see. I don't even want to attempt that mashup, but you did remind me that I am in the middle of perfecting my Donald Trump impersonation, so we'll probably get there at some point tonight, Keith. Probably get there at some point. I don't even get, like, this is, I'm going to do this flight, but I don't care. I'm in the mood for some company. Listen, Dara, if you're here, if you want to jump on, Trev, if you want to jump on, I'm willing to mix it up a bit. The conversation I had with Cameron a couple of weeks ago was so much fun. He's a busy dude. I'm way busier than I give myself credit for with everything I have going on, which isn't a ton, but with 2 kids and their activities and like just life in general, like cops. Yeah. Someone called the cops on those kids for eating ice cream too fast. Now they're about to be brain freezed right to jail. That was a bad joke. My bad. Oh, we might have spoke too soon on the Trev situation. I'm entirely too drunk and emotional tonight. Missing 2 weeks in a row has me sad. What the heck? You're going on vacation. Be happy. You're going on vacation with your smoking hot girl, okay? Just go enjoy it in Italy. Wear barely any clothes. Have her wear barely any clothes. Send me pictures. You know, all this stuff. Don't got to be sad. When you come back, you're going to be roaring and ready to go. Saying, what the friggin' heck? Calling everybody nerds. Looking like $1 million bucks. Plus about 3 to 4 pounds of pasta weight, I'm guessing. Terry James filed a super chat. Thank you, Terry James. Terry J. And the weekly top 40. All right, now I'm starting to getting warmed up, getting lubricated. We're not getting lubed up here. Bob Belk, back when I was a kid, we had a soft serve ice cream truck that would come around large chocolate cone with chocolate sprinkles for the win. Trev, bro, you're looking jacked, man. I think I'm going to need another ADHD fishing protein video. Protein cheesecake, Trev. Those videos were bad, huh? That was something else. Those were man, oh man. Those were very, very. Oh, that sounds like. That sounded like a cop yelling at somebody. He must have de-escalated the situation. Unless, of course, that was just a dad yelling at somebody. Could be either way. Either way. Come on, guy. Matt, you think your kid's being loud? No, it's not my kids. It's the kids outside. It's the neighbor kids. It's the neighbor kids. And they're old enough to know better. Getting all fired up over an ice cream truck. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Fucking ice cream truck! You're 40 years old. Wait till they start hiding and relabeling your 1 ounce Wednesday bottles. Ugh. As long as they don't taste like water. You know what? That'd be funny. It'd be funny if they dabbled in, I don't know. They do love the YouTube, those kids. They were bragging to the oral hygienist today. I think that's a profession. The person who cleans your teeth about their YouTube channel. And how they have like 20 subscribers. But thank you, guy, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Man, I love Trev Wilson. Hello. I don't know how to spell it, but if you win, I will definitely know because it says guy on the tracker. Wow, I don't give enough credit to Adriana and everyone who tracks these super chats on a regular basis. You are just the loves of my life. The love of my life. Barry Texan says, I'm having some of the Hebrew European Brothers new sarsaparilla ice cream. It's delicious. Sopapilla. What is that flavor? It kind of sounds like soap, to be fair. Hopefully it's not. You watch your mouth or I'll wash it out with Sopapilla ice cream. You know what I mean? Richie Z's in the house. Dude, Richie Z, you are legend. Richie Z is legend. That should be the name of a movie. Matt, you're looking fantastic, bro. Oh, I'm complimenting you here. But thank you. I feel good. Feel good. Jonathan. Matt, sorry I missed the first part, but is there a rescheduled date for Matt Madness' final event? Next Friday, 1 week from today. I will feel way more comfortable because I will have guests on. There will be Jason from the Mash and Drum scoring all of these points, and Dan from the Bourbon Junkies saying all the F words in a battle royale, a showdown with a twist. I have what some bullies would call the ultimate titty twister coming for those two. And hopefully they have prepped their breastises. Hopefully they've been hitting the pads with them, desensitizing their nips, because here comes one heck of a twist. Ernest Stevenson, you sound like an author. That sounds like an author's name. Late to the party. When is Matt Madness final now? Next Friday, we have Dan Shook versus Jason from the Mash and Drum. It is next Friday, the 16th of June, and I have a twist coming. There is a twist coming that no one will see. Nobody will even know. I haven't ever talked about this before, but it is the ultimate twist. So prep your nips, prep your breastises, because it's the ultimate twist. I feel like I just said that. Oh, thanks, Sparky. Sparky knew everything except about the twist part. HEB has Sopapilla ice cream. I need to pay better attention when shopping. Nick the Greek. Oh, is Sopapilla Greek? Is Sopapilla Greek ice cream? It might be. Oh my gosh, get on this. Are you two? Wow. Now that's Matt Madness hardcore. She's like, get on this. Can't wait to see where this progresses. From the ice cream aisle to the bedroom. Kaboom, get on this. Crying laughing faces for who knows what they were laughing about. That was a while back. Vlad Tepes. There are so many ways to pronounce your name, none of which are correct, I'm guessing. Strong flavors are my jam. Sharp cheeses, full-flavored cigarettes when I smoked. Leaf tobacco, Italian spices, etc. Big flavors rule. Fudge the watered down stuff. That's a man who does not wear underpants. Speaking from experience. Wandering Magoo, for some reason, I need to ask you about a hangover cure. No idea. You hear that? There are people street racing outside. Street racers, ice cream trucks, children yelling, dogs barking. Bring your dogs in. You're home. Bring them in. They're barking. I want to switch the stream to my phone and bring us outside so we can see the dog barking in the yard and then the people's car in the driveway. That's what I would like to do, because it aggravates me. People try to get me to say infuriate, which I can't do. But if I could, I would have used that word because it does that. But I just can't take it anymore. How do they not hear their dog barking? Ah! I need my own land. I need some acreage in the quiet, peace and quiet. Either peace and quiet or super street noise. You know what I mean? Like, I either need a lot of land where like you hear like the crickets and the frogs and shit, and that's it. Or like back in Chicago or like back in friggin' Hartford, where it's like drive-by shootings and fireworks and squealing tires and squeaking brakes. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Because it's like, then you don't hear the dog barking. It's just part of the noise. But when things are semi-quiet and you have a damn dog you won't let inside, it stands out like a barking dog in a semi-quiet neighborhood. Bring it inside. Poor dog. Poor me. Poor you. I'm sorry. Wandering Magoo, for some reason. Oh, Wandering Magoo, $5 super chat. There is major discussions about words you can and cannot use to promote certain products. The H word that you used in your super chat, which I extremely appreciated, is a word that some companies will not allow you to use for legal reasons. So, no idea what you're talking about. Who's been a bad boy? Trev's been a bad boy. Oh, if I have a link, you'd hop on. Oh shit! I'm so far behind. Invite, click. Copy, click. Open Gmail, click. Boom. I want to compose an email to Trev Wilson. He's gonna join. Unless he's passed out. Who knows? He might be. I sent it. Sent it, Trev. Sorry that took me so long. But then again, that is the name of the game. It's the waiting game. And then Dare just says, sorry. Nick the Greek have both Trev and Dare. I'm just saying, I would for sure. I need the company. I feel like I need the conversation. It's just me and dogs barking and cops yelling. Apparently, maybe not cops. I don't think I've ever heard a cop yell in this town. But at the same time, yeah. Nick the Greek, 2 more entries. Appreciate it, Nick. We have Tom Vargas come on board, Dara. That's right. Going on our honeymoon this week. Wahoo! 4 days of work, then bye. Friggin' Dara. I double dare you to explore things you haven't explored before. Whether it be coral reefs or, never mind. Not going to go there. Bill knows what I'm talking about, though. Just ask Bill. He'll tell you all the deets. Speaking of sex positions, what's up, Trev?
Hey, what's up, Matt?
Long time.
Hey, I'm going to be real with you right now. The way you are right now makes me happy.
Awkward and unwatchable. Thanks, dude.
No. You are feeling good, and it's making me feel good. I'm totally sobered up.
It's been 11 minutes.
I know. That's why I poured another.
You look so tan next to me.
It's the lighting. I've also been in the sun. That could be it too, but I'm not this tan. It's all fake.
Warmer.
Yeah,
warmer.
No.
Warmer.
Hey, you're looking good, man.
I've been in the sun. I've been getting my vitamin D, and it's been nice. Bringing the kids to the swimming pool. They're enjoying it. I lay there basically naked, tiny little swim shorts, watching my wife's bottom as she tans. It's fun stuff.
I feel it. No, you're doing good. I gotta give you props, man. You're kicking butt.
At what? I wish I don't feel that way a lot of the time. I feel I'm very gotta do more, do better, you know?
You know the old saying is everyone else notices results before you, blah blah blah. Dude, it's clear as day. You're making gains.
As far as health goes, yeah, I mean, could it be better? Yeah, but I feel so much better, man. I feel so good.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about your tan at all. You're white, dude.
But
you're so freaking white.
But I know how Sean feels next to.
Yeah, You're not that bad, but you're close.
Son of a bitch.
I'm just
That's
going
all
to tell
right.
you how it is.
You are so good at keeping up with chat that it's like when I get backed up, it gets confusing.
Yeah, I never prided myself in that until I was watching you. I'm like, man, I'm gonna be. Just wait. I already posted a comment. You're gonna read it in about 10 minutes here.
I'm scrolling and still not hitting it. Matt, sopapilla is a cinnamon and sugar flavor. Just call it cinnamon and sugar. Brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts. Are those sopapilla Pop-Tarts? Is that what
I've
those
never
are?
even heard that word.
Me either. Well, it's probably because I'm saying it wrong. If I said it right, you'd probably be like, oh yeah, I heard that before. Keith Thompson, will Jack Daniels give you a specific criteria, or will you be wow? Or will it be your interpretation when judging the barbecue? I don't know. They haven't said anything yet. They invited me to be a judge, and I said, yeah, I'm there. Like, there are a few events that I would judge without even asking Carissa if we were busy that week. And one of them is barbecue. The other two include little to no bikinis. Just saying.
I mean, I'm kind of prepared right now, Matt. Like,
are you wearing your one piece? Your thonkini again?
Well, I'm trying to get the feel for it. It's pretty uncomfortable. I'm gonna be wearing it. So
wait. Is that a different color one? How many did you order? Like you have them days of the week? Yeah, you wearing Fridays? Mankini?
You didn't have to call me out.
Well, I just did.
I didn't think you would notice.
Dude, it's been so. The last time we were on was during Matt Madness when it began. Like, wow, was that a while ago, huh? That was like, I feel like we've matured since then. You know, we've had big life things happen.
I've had so many life experiences since then. I'm totally different.
How's Sarah doing, by the way?
She's great. She'll be here any moment, and then she's going to hear your voice, and I'm sure she'll come and join.
There is a guy who comments on all of my videos now, and he says the same thing. What's up with this guy's voice on every one of my videos now? And now I stopped replying because it's like it's kind of a joke now. But I'm wondering how long it's going to go for.
I had a guy. I don't know if it was the same guy, but especially when I first started, someone was telling me my voice was fake. I was like, "What? You think I'm changing my voice?
Like you're using like."
I don't know. Like his comment was literally, "This dude's voice is not real." What are you talking about? I sound dumb. Okay, fine. Should have said it.
I don't know. That's
What's wrong with your voice? That's exactly how you sound in real life.
I know. That's what's weird about it. I think it's more like, I don't know. But yeah, I know what you mean. But there was a time where people were like, why are you not using your voice? Because I used to have to like talk like this because the kids were sleeping. Like the wife was sleeping, the kids were sleeping. This is max volume. I got to shoot 3 videos tonight. And if I wake one of them fuckers up, it's over.
But that's the thing. Like, I guess they just don't understand what goes into this. Like the time you had to shoot your video, they're in bed. They're right there.
Yep.
I can't do this.
Yeah. It's like, oh man. Then you're dropping bottles everywhere, freaking breaking shit. It's just not good. Not good. But, it all worked out. It all worked out in the end. Now I can be as loud as I want.
Where are you at right now? You said you're in the garage?
Yeah. Well, our bedroom is right above us. Kids are upstairs. But Chris is working, so she's not here. So I can use my outdoor voice if I wanted to. I don't feel comfortable.
The cops are probably coming because your kids are like running rampant throughout the neighborhood.
No. My children they are in their bedroom. They are sleeping. So no, they're not sleeping, but we had a discussion. We have talks where I'm like, hey, this is what was happening, and prove to me you can be good and like kind of like chill out and just kind of take care of yourself. And when I'm done live streaming, I expect you to be sleeping. And they're like, we can fake sleep when you come upstairs. For sure. Yeah. Keegan, son of a gun, blending MP1 and 49 from Barrel King. I dare you, Matt. Don't you listen? I can turn down a dare like real easy. But if we start getting into the doubles or the double dogs, then we might have to do it, Keegan. But at this point, I turn you down and say that I've got an agenda. And I feel so much more comfortable now that Trev is here. What are you drinking, Trev?
Well, after, the schlammering that I went through, I was like, I'm just going to tone it down. We're just going to do a little early times.
Yeah.
I figured I was going to hop on here and help guide you through this without being schlammered.
Oh, Darius has sent me the link. Oh, shit, yeah. Now it's a party. Uh-oh.
Well, wait, that was only 10 minutes ago.
Oh, my gosh. I can't help it.
Actually, it was only 5 minutes ago. You're good.
You know how quickly, like my wife will send me a text message and it's like, bring me a pickle or something like that. And 3 minutes later, I'm upstairs and she's like, yeah, not in the mood for a pickle anymore. Like, wait a minute.
You show up with your single pickle.
Yeah, with a fork and a paper towel every time. And sent it. Boom. I feel like we're making good time here. I am saying it correctly. Sopapilla. That was probably wrong, but still. So how long are you going to be in Italy for?
A solid 2 weeks. We leave Wednesday the 14th. We come back the 29th.
Okay.
We're we're literally going making a huge loop. So
what? I've never even. So I need my passport first of all, but I've never even thought about Italy, other than in my head I can picture it, but I don't know what I would do there for 2 weeks. Do they have good pizza? They have good pizza. They have to have good pizza.
I mean, have you ever seen Uncle Tony? Jason C.
Yeah, Uncle Tony. Yeah, of course.
It's it. But there's so much it's a lot of nerdy stuff. Let's be honest. A lot of the Roman Colosseum, Pompeii.
Oh, it's a bunch of statues of dudes with tiny wieners. So you're like, pfft.
So literally me. Yeah.
They make stretching machines for those,
Yeah. I haven't found one yet.
Amazon.com. Just search for dead weight and you just tie a rope to it. Alex Nelson, are both of you venturing to the beautiful, majestic land of Michigan for Pours in the Park? I will be there. Not sure about this Yahoo.
I mean, my big issue is the amount of time that I just requested off from work.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, they're like, bro, you were gone all month. No, you can't take off.
Right. You're like, wait, I don't have unlimited vacation?
Like, what do you mean I can't take off whenever I want?
This is my life. You stay out of it. Faderade. You're looking so great, Matt. Thank you again for making the health videos. They're making a big difference to me and helping me get on track. Trev can suck it.
You know what? Faderade is one of my favorite naval seamen I've ever met.
Oh, okay.
He's terrible. He's terrible. He sucks.
Oh, dude, you said that someone sent. So I was listening to you while I was cutting the grass earlier. And Eric Jenkins, thank you for the super chat. I got your entries. It says someone sent you something, but I was cutting the grass, and so I was just listening to you, but I didn't see what it was. What is it?
Sent me what?
A box. You opened a big box.
Okay, I'm going to show it again.
No.
Everybody loves Dara.
What
She's
are you
drinking water. Are you smoking is that a Black and Mild?
No, so this is actually, okay, first of all, sorry. I don't normally look like this, but I did not wear makeup today. It's Friday.
Listen, stop painting your face. You don't need to paint you're beautiful. Okay, don't
Yeah.
need to wear makeup. Look at Trev. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm full caked on makeup right now.
I told Bill, I was like, I am not getting on here. Like, I have no makeup. This is just laptop. So sorry if it's not good quality, but like, we're smoking cigars. Okay, this is just one of those Davidoff cigarello things.
The Swisher Sweet.
No, it's basically, but I really like these because I like a quick smoke sometimes. I can't do the whole thing because I get
Me
like,
either.
nauseous. So sometimes I do.
They need to make cigars the size of a Greek statue's pee-pee. Just a tiny little thing. You just, 5 minutes and that's it. Cigar smokers are like, that's why cigar smoking and golfing must be so like, what do you call it? Intertwined, because
Oh yeah,
for people who have time to do the shit.
simpatico, like that movie. They're simpatico.
I thought it was sapapio. Was that what it was?
I mean, if you want to go to Casa Bonita or something.
Isn't that one of those steak restaurants where they carve the meat for you?
Yeah.
Or is that a different thing?
What are you guys talking about? Like, they carve meat for you?
No, that is like what's that place? Frick. It's
Well, we're gonna get there together at the same time.
I don't know, but we're like, so you're going to Italy, Trev, and we're going to Mexico.
We're in Mexico.
Riviera Maya area. We're going on our honeymoon this week. So
you're going to the Cancun area?
mm-hmm.
We've been there like the past 2 years.
Nice.
I'm almost like we're going to Italy, and every day I'm still like, I wish I was in Cancun right now.
Oh no, Italy's gonna be amazing. I think we're gonna try to go to Europe next year, like London, Scotland, like all that. But
yeah, we thought about that, but it was like, I don't know. I would much rather be in I lived in Germany. I wanted to be in that area of Europe, and that's just where we settled on.
No, that'll be amazing. You eat all the pasta.
I mean, shoot, what are you doing in Riviera Maya? You have an all-inclusive?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to an all-inclusive?
Yeah, we went to this place last year and it was amazing. And
okay,
so
you know how to take advantage of them.
we're not the noobs this year, but like the best whiskey they serve there is Jack Daniels.
Yep.
But that's fine. We're gonna bring a bottle of Eagle Rare. Just because, like, we're like, we need something low proof to if we're sitting in our room at night and we don't want to get like, we don't want to go get a drink or something. Because like most of the time,
you don't want to go get Johnny Walker Black.
Yeah, we had that last year a lot. And we can even smoke cigars there this year.
What?
Yeah, Mexico has a non-smoking ordinance now.
So you can smoke with a non-smoke?
No, you can't smoke anymore in Mexico. Like, you have to smoke in designated smoking areas, and nobody wants to smoke a cigar there.
Oh, so you can't smoke cigars. So you said you can smoke cigars.
You can if you set in designated smoking areas, but who wants to smoke a cigar in a designated smoking area? Nobody.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like fun. Like, let's go sit in this area for 3 hours while I smoke this one cigar.
Bill says, hell no, not in the 100-degree heat.
But if it were an Alec Bradley cigar, then I would sit there all day just to taste one puff.
This
of
is
that
an
beautiful
Alec Bradley
tobacco. Sopapilla is a Mexican dessert pastry with cinnamon and sugar, usually served with honey. So delicious. That does sound good. That does sound good. Johnny Brennan, feed the dog some Texas whiskey. They would be upset about it, I would imagine. Dogs have a keen sense of smell and taste. They wouldn't go near that. Sorry, Texas. Bob Glass, great stuff. Don't get distracted, Matt. Listen, don't get distracted, Matt. That's not. Oh, that wasn't a cigar. You were rolling a doobs. I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that at all. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I think of that? Tom V. Hey, either of you ever tried the Doc Swinson 16, The Forgotten? I might be able to get a bottle, but it is expensive and would love your opinion. I have. Where the fudge is it? I have a sample somewhere. Hold on. Oh,
I got one right here. Does yours look like mine?
Mine's bigger.
That's
Oh, we're
what
talking
she
about
said.
Doc
Yeah.
Swinson?
I'm used to hearing that. Don't worry.
I've never tried a Doc Swinson, actually.
You've never had any Doc Swinson?
No.
What the heck?
To its limits.
What
That's not
state
even
are
true.
you
It has
in?
so much room.
Colorado.
So
You
much
guys got
bourbon.
it. Go get one.
We just have about. Is it MGP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. My thing about Doc Swinson is I've loved pretty much everything I've tried by him. I think their finished stuff is where they really shine. So it really depends on what finished bottle of Doc Swinsons you get. Because some of them I just abso-freaking-lutely love. I mean, they're so good.
Are you wearing
Finished
your grunt
MGP.
style shirt?
Huh?
I like your grunt style shirt.
I don't know where it's at.
I'm one of those dudes who like I feel like I'm a tool wearing this because I look at other people who wear this and I think, were they even a grunt? But then again, I'm like, who cares? It's a tool shirt.
So we've looked at them before too, because we always get the ads because we do a lot of like outdoor stuff, etc. Bourbon, hunting, whiskey, shooting guns, etc. And Bill's like, I just don't like to wear them because we were not in the military, and I feel like it's something like if you were in the military, sure, it's fair to wear, but like if you weren't in the military, it's not fair to wear.
Here's the thing, like it's just their logo. I would look at you, and then if you told me no, I wasn't, I would be like, oh, cool. I just think some people wear them to just like try and get that, oh, I did that thing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't actually care. Most people don't.
It's interesting to know, for sure.
Just go get it.
They have a lot of cool badass shirts, for sure.
They got a lot of whiskey stuff.
They do.
Did you get your Forgotten, Matt?
No, I don't know where. So I thought that I knew where my sample was, but I was wrong. They sent me a small little sample of it. It's a couple ounces or 3 ounces or so. I liked it for it being is a cask strength under 100 proof. For being Tennessee whiskey, it was really good. I thought.
I was gonna say, I don't know. Maybe I wasn't gonna say anything bad. Mine was less positive than yours. It's definitely Dickel.
Yeah. So there are. I'm not totally against it unless like I'm not anti-Dickel unless it's just there's that barrel that I got that I reviewed. That's the majority of it is Tennessee whiskey and it's like $500 bottle. It was like I didn't buy it. I would never. But like when something just tastes like Tennessee whiskey, it's just like it has to have something. Like the rare hair, that Playboy bottle was actually really good. The cognac finished one. But if you don't like Tennessee whiskey at all, then of course it's going to be bad news bears.
Yeah, I would. If you hate freaking
Fogo de Chao, that was it. Sorry.
Oh, I tried that rare hair because
Dan and Julie's.
I was like,
no.
No. But also, when you have it after you drink like a George T. Stagg or something,
Oh God, you can't listen. You can't go to if you go to Dan and Julie's and drink anything like your expectations are so high for. You can't compare anything after that. It's not okay. Like everything is.
Sorry, our dog is barking.
Oh, it's fine. You just join the party. He probably heard the ones outside.
There's been people getting shot and cops and all sorts of stuff over by Matt.
No, an ice cream truck started it all, which is actually funny enough. My wife's uncle has an ice cream truck around here. So is him or his employee, just causing ruckus, trying to ruin my night. It's okay.
It's actually a really great feeling knowing that I don't work in news anymore. So I'm like, oh, sirens. I don't care.
What? So did you changed careers then?
I did because I wanted to keep like doing YouTube. The YouTube and the TV thing were not like coercive. No, they were not in simpatico or whatever.
That's too bad. They could be if I'm assuming that like you didn't have an issue with it.
I didn't have an issue.
But
But it's fine. My new job.
Breaking news: employers suck.
Amen to that. Wait.
My entire, like every coworker, here's the thing, I don't talk about it at all, but like a different surgeon will come up and they're like, oh yeah, Trev does a whole thing. And they're like, whoa, what does he do? And then I'm like over there cringing. And then like they're looking me up and it makes me so mad. They all know my boss wears my merch.
You wear your merch?
Yeah, she's like, I want one of those hats. You better bring me one. So I brought her a hat.
That's hilarious.
I brought up the channel during my first interview with my new company.
Just to let them know, like, hey.
Yeah, because it was just
I do
like,
this.
Yeah, it was just like that awkward moment when you're like, okay, well, this is make or break. Like, it's kind of like, I'm 30 something years old at this point.
You're old as heck.
This is what I want to do. Like, I don't want to like compromise something that I enjoy doing for, it's just, it's a balance, right? So I was like, oh, I also have a YouTube channel. And they're like, what? Oh, you can do all that? You recorded videos? Like, that's awesome.
Well, honestly, that's how it should be. Is like, hey, what I do here, you shouldn't judge me or like fire me for what I'm doing over here. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you work in TV and it's a conflict of interest or a
you know what? Then good for you. Screw them. What a joke. Do what you want to do. It's my thoughts.
I got lots of words. I'm just going to keep them. But this whiskey is really good.
Hey, you don't watch a lot of me. I say all the words.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I'm more than happy to say all the words now. It's like, okay, you got to like, yeah, I'm happy to say them. But this whiskey is great.
Oh yeah, the whiskey's better. Screw them. What are you drinking right now?
So I have a whole smorgasbord on the table of stuff, but
what's in your glass right now?
Right now, I'm having a Joseph Magnus Batch 130.
What the heck?
But I actually started. So I started with the Bardstown, the Foursquare collab.
Sorry about that. Trev, that was a solid what the heck, by the way. I don't even have to be here. Trev, you can just what the heck all night for me. I like that.
Wait, the laptop camera is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it picks up really well.
Let's switch to my laptop camera just for comparison purposes. This is always a fun game. Shoot, I always forget how to do it. There it is. Oh yeah, here we go. Boom. Crotch cam. What's happening?
Is this a gas station CCTV footage?
It seems like it. That's where they put the camera on this computer. Super smart of them.
Is that what this one looks like?
No, yours does not go up your skirt. It's on the top of the camera.
Oh my God, what was that?
Okay. Love your favorite Texas whiskey choice. I couldn't agree more. In fact, I'd love to add a few more thoughts on it. Quinn, that's right, dude. Like, I can't. Texas whiskey is just a solid funk job. It's so powerfully. Please stay on laptop cam. That's
coming from the Navy guy. Makes sense.
That's funny. Actually, I don't even know if it's funny. I can't make fun of any of our armed forces. Unfortunately, I can't.
Oh, you can.
Dara's over there getting just smoked out. No. Dude, so oh yeah, my kid was like, my 6-year-old, she's like, we're out of toilet paper upstairs.
That's the worst.
I'm like, oh, I give some of her, she's like, are you mad? I'm like, no. Yeah. How dare you wipe your butt, kid? That's the worst. Oh, dog's barking again. They must have not liked the quiet neighborhood for 1 minute.
It's probably my dog.
She's inside.
Well, now she's inside, but she heard the neighbor's dog. She wants to make friends with everyone. That's her problem. She just wants to be friends with everyone. And she hears other dogs. She's like, oh my God, do they have a treat for me?
Isn't it weird? This is what I find weird. And I've said this follow me here. let's say there's a Great Dane who encounters a Puggle or a Chihuahua or a Cocker Spaniel or a Bulldog or a Mastiff. It's like, hey, what's up, dog? Like, let's sniff each other's asses.
They do, though.
But if it comes across a deer or another animal that's not a dog, but looks more like it than the dog that doesn't look, it's like, the fuck are you? Like,
Chase.
how do they know that the Chihuahua is a dog, but a little white-tailed deer is not a dog?
I don't think that's the case at all. My neighbor, they have 2 dogs. One of the dogs comes out. My dog is like, jumping on the fence, like try to play with me. They have this other dog. It comes out. You would think they let Satan out of the house. I mean, she is like jumping on the wall, like she just kicking the dirt. And it's like, what's different about this dog?
Maybe it's an alien dog. Maybe, listen,
it might be.
Dogs are way smarter than we give them credit for. So don't you try to shit on my point, Trev. Dang it.
No, that's exactly, it was going to your point. Like, it might not be different creatures. It might just be the animal itself. Maybe they're like, oh, that little Chihuahua, that's no threat to me. I don't care.
Probably. We have a 10-year-old old lab pit mix, and she is just, all she does is sleep. And like people are like, they see her and they're like, oh my God, pit bull dog mix thingy. Like, she's scary. She might eat us. And we're like, she's got gray hair everywhere. And
she's asleep.
She sleeps like literally 20 hours a day. And if she's not sleeping, she's eating. And she knows like the word food or treat is what she like will just go crazy for. And then she sits in my lap and sleeps like a baby. Like, she is just an absolute baby. She's real scary. And she barks at the neighbor's dog, I guess.
Like, dogs don't have like an inside voice? They're just like either barking or nothing.
Neither do Dara's.
My girlfriend referred to OGD 114 as "Oh Good Daddy."
I can't hear.
Oh good. Oh, I like that. Oh Good Daddy 114. Not all dogs go for the ass sniffing. All right, cooking guy, whatever. Whatever. I mean, we're talking, I mean, of course there are outliers, but what do you say? We're talking about the, shoot, there's so many sayings for stuff that I wish I could remember.
I've got sayings that people don't want to hear, and they're mostly like Missouri twang sayings that I've come up with, and then I say them and they're like, where did you come up with that? Like, my mom likes to say, my mom says a lot of funny things. She like says, oh, you're such a cute as a string bean, or like,
that makes
cool
sense
beans,
to me.
cool
You're from
beans.
Missouri?
Yeah, I'm from Missouri. So like cool beans. Oh, you little cute string bean. My mom calls me your cute duckly, like a loving duckling or some kind of shit. Like just really funny stuff.
That'll make sense to me. I'm from Arkansas. I've heard all of these.
Oh, my new coworker is from Arkansas, and he has your accent. But like I don't know him very well, but he's from Arkansas, and he tells me some funny stories about Arkansans.
You should probably not talk to him. There's like a 90% chance he's a weirdo. 10% chance he's decent. Just saying.
He's a nice guy.
Just be weird. Just be leery. It'd be creepy.
Yeah. He's like, I'm from I'm from Arkansas, but like this is the Arkansas part of Arkansas, and then he like goes into this whole spiel about Arkansas and Arkansas, and then I'm like, in Kansas, they called it like Arkansas and Arkansas, and I thought that was dumb. Like it's Arkansas.
That's how you get beat up, Dara.
It's called Arkansas, not Arkansas. Like, no, when you're from Missouri, it's Arkansas. And there's no Arkansas River. Like, I think it's Arkansas.
I've never heard anyone say Arkansas. Like, serious
Because
way.
all those people are unfortunately no longer with us, one way or the other.
Mhm.
It's a weird thing. Like,
But
don't call it Arkansas. Can't people literally? There is a place in Kansas that's near Wichita that is called Arkansas City. They call it Arkansas City, and it's literally spelled Arkansas City.
I'm pretty sure I read about that once in the Bible. It's called hell. Never going there.
It's in Revelations. Don't
there's
worry.
the hell, Michigan.
You don't need to read Revelations. Just stay away from that.
Do you say
AKA Arkansas freaking
Do you
So-
say
Oklahoma or whatever.
So
do you
in
say
Michigan,
aluminum or aluminium?
aluminium?
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Illuminatium.
Illuminatis.
Yeah, that's it. In Michigan, between the Upper Peninsula and the Lower Peninsula, see if that does that. No, wait, shit. I think that's right. Right? No, wait. Oh boy. Oh, there it is. Wow, that took a while. Lower Peninsula, Upper Peninsula, right here. In the Upper Peninsula is St. Ignace, and in the Lower Peninsula, there is Mackinac City. The bridge that connects Mackinac City to St. Ignace is 5 miles long. It's one of the longest suspension bridges in the world, connecting the Lower Peninsula and Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It's called the Mackinac Bridge. There's also a Mackinac Island, which is between the Lower Peninsula and Upper Peninsula. Mackinac is spelled Macinac if you're referring to the city or the island, but if you're referring to the bridge, it's spelled Mackinaw. So there's two different spellings of Mackinac in the same town that are pronounced the exact same. That is, people do, they're like, I do not understand this, and I refuse to listen to whatever you have to say. It's Mackinac and
They're
Mackinac.
trying to screw with the drunk people is what they're doing.
See, and people will actually fight about it. They'll be like, "It's Mackinac," which no, it's not. It's Mackinac, and it's spelled Mackinac.
There's a place in Kansas called. So when we moved to Kansas, I grew up in Missouri and I lived in Missouri most of my life. And then, like my senior year of high school, we moved to Kansas and we moved to this place called Galva. But there was a town I went to school in. It's called McPherson, but there's no fear in McPherson. So most people, if they see the name McPherson, they'll say, or McPherson.
Mhm.
Like, and that's what I wanted to say, like McPherson, but it's McPherson, and they will argue with you. Like, it's outrageous. It's a McPherson. Or like, Arvada. We live in Arvada now. But people are like, if they're new to Colorado, they're like, oh, what do you think?
Arvada.
Arvada.
Well, that sounds like Arvada sounds like something off of My Girl. And then little Thomas got stung by bees and died.
You didn't have to make me cry, man. It's cool.
Arvada Saltonfuss, that was a good
Bees.
movie.
In My Girl, right? The bees.
Mm. So I'm doing this blind flight as we're talking. It's Rise, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a whole blind flight. What's the topic on this?
It's WJK Center for Rig and Bill, and I believe it's Rye Blind Flight. The first two are definitely nice. The third one smells like coffee though, which is it smells like a cappuccino machine. And I've changed.
Whoa, you're already on the third one?
Yeah, Dara did a whole 10 minutes on Arvada and
Yeah, I guess I was
Arkansas.
just staring at her and the lack of her makeup. I was just so confused. Why?
oh wow.
Shut up, Dara.
Oh, I know what that is. I think that C is C.
Yes, that looks so much better.
Pronounced Worcester.
Worcestershire.
It's Worcester. Leominster and Reading. I triple dog dare you. I think
I don't know.
so. It's Reading, Worcester. I don't know.
Those
the
are all
second.
I know. Like that's Reading. Those are all places in the freaking United Kingdom somewhere, huh?
Tequamanon Falls is in Manistee, Michigan. So Tequamanon Falls, Manistee. There is Lake Kitchitikipi, which is near, south of there. There's a lot of names that are like native names that are very difficult for people to say.
How do you
And
say
then
that?
also, huh?
How did you say that?
Tequamanon?
The Quamanon?
Yeah, what I mean, when you grew up around it, that's like, you just know it. Or you can just call me super smart.
Yeah,
You are
you're a
super
genius. You just knew how that was.
I took
I
one
like
of
your
back.
Z-Biotic shirt, by the way.
They sent it to me. Listen, they sent this shit to me. This is how my health journey is going. They sent this to me before I went to Florida a couple months ago when I'm with Dan and Julie, my parents, and they sent it to me and I laughed because I put it on and I was like, yeah, not ever gonna, like, not happening. And then fast forward to now, I only weigh like 10 pounds less, but just like body's changing. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
muscle and fat, like the body's transforming into something different. So all of a sudden this fits when a couple months ago, like I looked like a sausage in it.
No,
Now I look like
it more than fits, brother.
Man, you look like a snack.
oh,
Well, Travis said a sausage and I said a snack. So, like, I respectfully, like, it's a snack.
I didn't want to be creepy, Dara, but gosh dang, I'm drooling over this man. I didn't want to say it until you said it.
We're proud of you. Man, you're fucking crushing it. Sorry.
Oh, by the way, Dara, Carissa wants to hang this summer. We need to hang somehow.
Yeah, no, for real. We talked about camping and things like that because we got that side-by-side thing. And we would love to meet up with you guys while we're out camping and stuff.
For 100%. Like, we need to. Don't you guys golf?
So Bill, okay, let's talk about golf for a second.
Oh, well, I don't want to get into a whole thing about golf.
It'll be fast. I can condense it into like a minute.
You fast?
I can be fast. So, so first of all, I have been learning to golf really fast. Nick the Greek super chat. Sorry. Okay. You can say the super chat if you want. Jason takes the lead, 52-48. Crush it, Nick the Greek. Nick the Greek is the reason I came on because Nick the Greek was like, Dara, come on, and I'm like, okay.
Stu, thank you, Stu. I love Trev. The best combo ever, though. I'm trying to steal from both sides of the cookie pot. What? That didn't make sense. But a Trev Cam combo is my favorite. I love Trev and Cam together. Those two are magic. It's a magical experience.
You know what's weird about that is like I feel like what we have in common is like our music, the music side of things. Maybe we're just like the same person who ends up liking whiskey. He's more like Mozart. I'm more like scary guy.
You don't have to have things in common. It's just a good
personality fits.
But we interrupted Dara like a couple of jerks when she was talking about golf. Sorry, Dara.
I was still really just focused on the lack of makeup. I'm sorry, Dara. Continue.
Whatever. No, it's fine. I'm back. Basically, the gist of it is I'm terrible at golf and I'm trying to learn. And Bill got custom golf clubs today. And then it was like a magical thing that happened. Bill went to lessons to get these custom golf clubs. And then I came home and there was like new headphones for me. Like, congratulations. You suck at golf, but here's some amazing headphones for you. You can listen and learn while I play golf.
It was to apologize for
spending
a lot of money on
apologizing for spending money on golf clubs. But also, I want to learn to golf. I think it's fun. And honestly, the networking that you can do while golfing, it's fun. It's super fun. Even if you're bad at it, who gives a hell?
I have one question before I'm going to make Matt tell me something about this blind.
Okay.
He had lessons for the golf clubs?
Yeah,
to know how to use them?
No. Fitting to get like clubs that fit his swing and stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought he bought these clubs and they're like, hey, you're going to get lessons to how to use these clubs.
No. See, that sounds like something more like I would do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he sounds like a golfer. Why do you need lessons to use the clubs?
No, I'm really bad. So I had lessons and the guy, when I finished the first day of lessons, he was like, oh, wow, you improved better than anyone I've ever had before. And I'm just thinking, yeah, you're just trying to tell me that to be nice. And I get home and Bill's
that's so true.
Bill's like, Yeah, no, he was just trying to be nice to you. Like, you're really bad. I'm like the worst golfer. I'm so unathletic, but if personality wins on the golf course, then I could beat anyone.
Well, unfortunately for you, it doesn't. So
I mean, if I
I love
feed
that
people enough
attitude.
alcohol,
That's
like
a great
personality
attitude.
and alcohol, you're good.
So I've never golfed. I went to putt-putt. Chris has never golfed. I thought it would be so I think I've actually talked to you about this before, but I thought it would be so much fun to shoot a video of just like learning to golf. And I've been actually telling Krista to start a channel for years now because I don't know if anybody else is like this or if she's one of a kind. But this girl has no hobbies. Zero hobbies. And I keep telling her, babe, you need a hobby. You need something to like that you love to do, or just like you just need something, right? So I wanted her to start a channel where we record her trying shit, where it's like Krista tries cooking, Krista tries golfing, Krista tries bowling, and it's just her getting fucking pissed off about everything that she's trying to do and isn't great at, but gets frustrated with it immediately. This is stupid. Like Krista tries sewing or Krista tries crocheting, and it's like
I would watch.
Mm-hmm.
I would
channel
watch
name Carissa tries. There you go, and she
Carissa
tries
tries.
everything.
Or Carissa tries it all. Remember Clarissa knows it all, or
Clarissa knows it all. I love that show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I feel like this is where Carissa and I get along, but like, yes, and her eyelashes. Her and I could talk for an hour on a stream about eyelashes, about the experiences, because literally her eyelashes are always on point. But I am so allergic to freaking false eyelashes, like so allergic that I almost died. And I could tell an entire stream about that story, how crazy it was that I nearly died from false eyelashes. Like that's the YouTube title right there. I almost died from falsies. People would watch that shit.
Yeah, it would be fun. I'm sorry to hear about your eyelash.
No, it's so stupid.
No wonder I was wondering why your eyelids look so
Clarissa
weird.
explains it all. That's what it is. Jeez, how did I not remember that?
It makes sense now.
I'm never doing a live stream again.
Magnus says Bill is wearing makeup. That's why he's not on.
No, Bill is just doing Bill's own thing.
Bill, I like your green shirt.
Thank you.
Bill.
That was an elf.
Bill, not this
or no, it wasn't. That was I called it an elf reference, but it was not. It was old school. The movie. I like your green hat. Wow. These all taste like rye whiskeys, except for C tastes like coffee. But on the palate, have you guys ever had the peated barrel? It's from Buzzard's Roost, I think. It's like a peated smoked barrel that they put the rye into.
I haven't had the peated one. I've had their other. They had a cigar blend one, which was phenomenal.
Was it Amberana or was it like a different?
No, I don't remember. It just all it said was cigar blend.
It's
rye.
You can turn it.
Yeah, wait.
It's the cigar rye. Wow, that goes crazy with the lights.
The lights, hold on. Why are the lights like that?
It's the lights.
Well, speaking
you ain't gonna fix it. You're on your laptop. I think it might be your makeup, Dara, but it's fine.
It just blends me in.
Why is the light? Oh my gosh. You guys have UFOs in your yard.
We do. Yeah, it's the Buzzard.
There's a 10-foot alien in my backyard.
Oh yeah, the Buzzard's Roost cigar.
Cigar rye.
It's weird how Nancy Fraley started the whole cigar blend thing with Joseph Magnus, and it was like a blend of of whiskeys, and then finished in these barrels with Copper Sky. It's a Colorado special.
What?
But then it's like because it paired well with the cigar, but then all of a sudden people started finishing stuff in Amberana and calling it cigar blend.
No, Amberana. Can I be honest with you?
You hate Amberana like me?
No, I love Amberana. Or Amberana, or however people are actually supposed to.
Well.
Thank God.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
Boom, roasted. Wipe your camera lens, says Jason Mounts. It's light lashes? Oh, the light lashes.
Okay,
oh, that's what it was.
Oh my God, it actually fixed it.
Have you ever seen GoPro, how they tell you to clean your camera lens? Like if there's water on your lens, do you lick your finger and wipe the lens? That's how they tell you to clean a GoPro lens. Weird, but cool. Oh, by the way, I got a drone.
Ooh.
I'm gonna start making whiskey drone videos.
Are you gonna start doing the freaking B-roll footage of it, like panorama the whole valley you live in?
No, I'm just gonna start looking in people's windows to see if they have a whiskey collection. It's gonna be like the Bourbon Junkies when they did the what was it called? Like when they looked at people's collections and told them what they should add to their collection. What was that called? Something.
Yeah, but you're gonna do that with a drone.
Yeah, in the people's windows.
They're not asking you. You're just gonna go spy on them.
No, that's not a word I would use.
I mean, if you use that, I'm in.
I'm not using the word. I'm just going to recommend whiskey for their living areas.
What you should do is drone past their window and then leave a message in their mailbox that says, "Hey, if you had this collection, this is what I would add." And they're going to be like, "Oh my God, how did he know I have that collection?"
Make your bed. That's why I leave a message in there. You know what? The key to a good day is having a good morning. And a good morning starts with making your bed. That's their note in their mailbox.
And it also starts with a solid glass of Z-Biotics.
A glass? It's like Metamucil.
They haven't contacted me.
Faderade, Trev picking on Dara like a school nerd with a crush. Also, that ponytail could not be more on the side. It could be.
I'm
picking on Dara because, I mean, we can all be honest here. She's given herself crap for not wearing makeup. You look great.
I dig it that she's like, I don't give a shit, because nobody gives a shit.
I do. I actually do really care. I'm super vain, but I'm trying to learn to not be as vain and just be, just be. Bill's trying to help me.
I told you, it's like no one cares.
No, not only does no one care, like everyone in the chat thinks you look great. Let's just be honest. You don't have to put on $80 makeup.
It's just like for like a girl trying to make it in YouTube. It's like sometimes you wonder, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
You know what? No, now that you're drunk and you're putting it out there, you don't need to do that.
Listen,
just be you, right?
Just be you.
If people like you, they like you, and if they don't, they don't, and they're still going to complain. Like, people are still going to complain. Oh my God, people are going to.
You haven't stooped to any level. You could make some thumbnails that people would be like, "Oh, I see the angle here." Trev could make the same thumbnails in a different. By the way,
I'm not doing.
By the way, the vein thing. I was trying to convince David. Actually, I don't even know if I should say it because he might have done it. I don't care. He probably didn't. I begged him and actually super chatted Dan on one of their live streams months ago to say things in the Bane voice that he does. And I asked David to make a song called "You're So Bane" with Shook in the background being like, "You're just measly," and it's just, "You're so Bane." I don't know. You know what? That's why he didn't do it, because it's not a great idea. In my head, it sounded good.
That Carly Simon song, though, that is the jam that I grew up on.
Sounds good to me, man.
So, last one of the flight is my least favorite, for sure. I think two.
Oh no! What if it's your barrel? Do you ever worry? Okay, so
yeah, of course, but I don't care. Like I literally no, I don't. I just tasted my Jack Daniels next to the Junkies Jack Daniels, which I chose mine over theirs at Jack Daniels, and I like theirs more tonight. So I don't really. I mean, no, I don't care.
I never worry about stuff like that because, for one, the things we're picking, are they truly going to be better than what's all that's out there? So of course there's something that's going to be better. I don't care. If it's better, it's better. I do worry that if it's compared, if it's compared to something else that I was like, man, this is so much better than this, and then it's in a blind, and I'm like, oh, I literally picked it last.
That does make me that's the part that does make me a little bit nervous, because sometimes that happens to me. Like, I'll really like something and then I try it in a blind against something else. Like, I'll review it, it'll be in a what's in the box. This is the whole thing with those what's in the boxes that kill me sometimes. I'll be, oh, this is
What
so
did you do the other day? Did you spill shit all over yourself? I was listening to it in my ear, and again, I don't always watch stuff. That's a weird thing for me to do.
no.
I watch all of you so much. I just listen to you, and I heard it was ping, ping, and then for the next 5 minutes, you're like, "That just happened. That just happened."
Yeah, that did. So in one of my most recent what's on the box, that was the craziest thing. So I'll always just hold the glass, but I'm always fidgeting because it's just an ADD thing. You understand, Matt? You understand? But
yeah, I understand.
so I'm always doing things with my hands, and I'm like constantly moving, and I just picked it up to nose it or something, and I like started a swirl, didn't even have the swirl in hand. And I started a swirl, and the whole thing just splashed in the air all over my arm. So I just kept going. I literally did that entire review, and I was like, the whole time, like, that just happened. That just happened. And no, I just kept going. But the whole review, there was whiskey all over my arm, all over me. It was just like water everywhere. Or
See,
whiskey.
that's the difference between you and I. I would have literally just hit the button on the camera, and I would have walked outside, and I would have just got drunk, and I'd be like, you know what? I'll do this tomorrow. I'm not doing that.
I was like, I don't have time for this shit. Like, I gotta just keep going. Like, this is just my uncut, unfiltered review. So I'm just going to do it. And if people don't like it, they're just going to laugh. Like, at least they'll laugh about it. Like, it's just me.
Honestly, that's probably the better way to go. Like, I should probably just not cut the video and just go with it. Because people are like, what an idiot. This is hilarious. But in my mind, I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I just spilled whiskey all over me.
Oh, I just laugh it off.
I've left some of those in.
I'll just laugh it off and leave it in. Like, most of the time I do stupid shit. Like 95% of my reviews, there's something in the entire video. When you watch, you're just like, she left that in there. Like, what an idiot. And I'm just like,
so, Daryl, I'm stealing a hint. Actually, not a hint, but a theory of yours or a suggestion of yours. Remember one time you were like, you release videos on this day and on Sunday. And I was like, why would you release videos on Sunday? It's the worst day. And you're like, it's the best day. And I'm like, Sunday I'm an idiot. Well, guess what? I was going to release a video today. And then I was like, you know what, Matt?
Try Sunday.
Wait Sunday. Wait till Sunday. So I've got a video coming on a Sunday. But in that video, oh, and by the way, I hope that fucker's dead. But there was a fly that was harassing. Are you serious? There's no way that just happened.
He's there.
It just flew.
He heard you and said, listen here, bitch.
Maybe it's been here the whole time. I didn't notice it. But I just like, so I had this whole thing for 40 minutes with a fly. And I'm like, either I can cut all this out or I can make it part of the video.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know what? I'm chasing a fly in this video. And do I get it? Actually, you probably know the answer to that at this point.
No, he's there right now laughing at you.
Honestly, there are going to be some people that are going to message you and be like, that was so dumb. Like, why didn't you edit that out? But most of the people are going to be like, so glad you left that in.
That's why they like you.
Funny, whatever. Like,
right.
I have to get past the fact that people are going to say mean things, because as a girl in whiskey, people say especially mean things to me. Like, I'm sure you guys get the same things, and it's not just.
I have never gotten a mean message.
But people like leave really mean comments to me sometimes, or like one time I went like somebody was really mad at me because I was saying something about what was it when I said Bill make a sandwich in the kitchen or something.
No, that was
my whiskey rant. So I went on, like, I do these whiskey rants sometimes, and I said I hate wax seals and whiskey. Like, this is stupid. I went on a rant, and people agreed with me. Whatever, people were praising me. I just was honest, and I was like, they're annoying. Do they look cool? Yeah, it's a marketing thing. Like, I literally work in marketing. I can't complain about this, but I said it was annoying to have wax on whiskey seals, and I went into this whole thing, and somebody was like, well, maybe you should get muscles. Maybe you should stop being so fat and you need to go back to the gym. Like, people were like really insulting to me and like making fun of me and everything. And I was just like, whatever, I don't care. And I said, well, don't worry. I'm going to go inside and make sure Bill opens the wax seal for me. And then I'll make him a sandwich at the same time.
Like you should, right?
Because the guy was like, oh, well, maybe you should find a husband so you don't have to open the bottles yourself. And I was like, I already have a husband, but sure, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let him open this bottle for me because he has pretty strong muscles. And then I'm going to also, at the same time, I'm going to go ahead and make him a sandwich and bring it to him.
And then you'll remake it when he's unhappy with it.
Yeah. Like if he's unhappy, it's okay. No big deal. Oh, puppy.
Oh, I thought you were going to bring Sarah in. That's okay.
Yeah, I tried, and she said no. But then she said, make Willow do it. And Willow said, I'll do it.
And I'll tell her, I said, what's up? Willow. Oh, Willow. You gotta go outside and go party? Go.
No, she said, I want whiskey.
We'll go for a ride in the car? Go for a ride? No? Jeez. Well-trained dog. Doesn't even...
Hey, I had a question for you, Matt.
Oh, what's up?
What did you just mark those glasses?
Yeah. Because so I have them labeled A, B, C, D, E on the bottom, but now I'm placing them in order. So I numbered them so I know which one was which.
What did you write? I'm curious about what you wrote.
Oh, it's the aged in ore glass marker.
So it just wipes off.
Yeah.
Oh.
It comes with their
Yeah, we have those.
It comes in their blind flight kit. Their shit. Where's it at?
The travel kits.
Yeah, the travel kit. You don't have a travel kit, Trev?
No.
No, Agent Or, where are you at, bro?
Agent Or is a very special sponsor of Matt Madness. Trev, I will send you a travel kit. You need to have one. They come with it comes in they're TSA approved. Do you fly, Trev?
Yeah, I'm literally flying in 3 days.
Well, I won't get there before then, but you should have known. You should have known. But anyway, they're like rubberized 3 ounce. They're 3 ounce.
Yeah,
sample
I've
bottles.
seen those, and it has the little window.
But inside that comes with a glass marker, so you can write on the glass what's in the sample bottle, and then just wipe it off.
Watch here. I got it right here. So you get a little zippy.
Well, that's great.
This is not a marketing thing. I'm genuinely curious. Like I saw him writing on those glasses, and like, what is he writing on those glasses?
Yeah,
are you seeing this? So you see the marker, the glasses here. So we write on our glasses on the side when you go to Mexico.
I just cleaned all those. Don't write on it.
So, I'm not going to write on it because Bill will kill me. But let's just pretend it's in white and it'll go right here, like star or whatever. Like,
how do you wipe it off?
It comes off.
You just wipe it off.
Your hand. You can go with a little paper towel. Your dog's so cute.
Trev, this is what I've said about Agent Or forever. Agent Or makes the products that you in your head you're like that'd be super cool to have, but I'm super stupid when it comes to making stuff.
And then they do it.
And then
they
do it.
We love it because they're TSA approved, but also it's really nice for us when we're going to Mexico because we know like we're going to an all-inclusive. So we're going to an all-inclusive, so you don't really want to bring like alcohol really, like unless you're just having a couple pours on the patio or whatever. So
right. So you write shampoo on that instead.
Yeah. No, we like just very insignificant pours and then we put them on.
So you write on there nothing of significance.
Exactly.
No, we write like Wild Turkey 101 or Eagle Rare or something lower
Right.
proof because you are already drinking all day, like 12 vodka sodas later.
It doesn't say
Thrasher's in the house joining late, but holy
Not
crap,
quite
look at these beautiful people on the stream. Cheers all. Thank you, friggin'
Thrasher.
Don't want to dox him, but
Love Thrasher.
what's up, Chris? Friggin' Chris. Yeah, so I'm just trying to place these in the correct order of which I think is the correct porter order. Ryes are so difficult to guess what they are. I'm terrible at ryes.
I'm terrible at bourbons. Just watch my Matt Madness episode.
It doesn't matter. You're the best, Trev. You are the best. Wow.
I will say there's some ryes that I've genuinely there's some ryes that I'm like, oh, that's clearly a rye. And then other ryes, I'm like, bro, that's a freaking bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, oh, yeah, that's Michter's 10 rye. Idiot. And I'm so bad at rye.
I feel like that though sometimes in a blind, like one day I'll think it tastes more bourbony than like a rye, and then the next day I'm like, oh shit, like that actually tastes like a rye. Like that happened. What was that?
And then you call Eagle Rare.
And then I call it Eagle Rare.
Well, you know, that just goes to show how
moth.
hard.
It's okay. There's some moth. It's fine. It's nighttime's butterfly. You're okay.
You're gonna live.
Forever.
It just goes to show how hard like a contest is because you don't have, well, today I'm on my game and tomorrow I'm not.
Right.
You're on it right now. And like,
and you
I'm
don't even
calling
know
this right now.
You don't even know when you're going to be on. Like, that's the weirdest thing. Like, that's one thing that I learned throughout the training. Like, some days my palate is super good. And like my training, I'll be like spot on with proof, spot on with nose and finish. But like some days my nose is a little off. It might be allergies. Other days, like my palate might be off. It's because I burn my tongue on coffee because I drink like a bajillion cups a day and I actually burn my mouth.
Gotta wait till it cools.
Not me. Sometimes I'm just in a hurry to get some caffeine in my veins.
So the other morning, this was last weekend when we were celebrating our anniversary. So in the morning we wake up and, well, I wake up, I mean, super earlier, shower. I'm just like so clean, you know, and I'm ready to go. I'm dressed, just looking like $65. And then Carissa wakes up and I'm like, babe, they have breakfast downstairs. What do you want? And she's like, just give me a coffee with creamer. I was like, they got a whole coffee menu. Come on. You're Miss Coffee Menu, lady. Like, pick something. She's like, just coffee with French vanilla creamer, which you know damn well they're not going to have French vanilla creamer, right? But anyway, I go down there and I'm like, yo, just a couple coffee. And then I nailed her. I was like, I didn't nail her, but I nailed the order with avocado toast. Worked out perfectly. I'm like, will she like it? I don't know, but I'm going to order it. Turns out she loved it. But I got the coffee. I got two. I don't drink coffee in the morning. I stopped doing it. It's just a trigger for me. But I was like, 2 coffees. Do you have French vanilla creamer? And the girl was like, we do. And I was like, you just made my day. Because if you didn't, she was going to be fucked up. So anyway, get the avocado toast, get the coffees, and they're like, hey, Matt, here's your coffees. And then I get them, and they're full to the top. There's like zero room for even a lid.
Somebody shot fireworks off. Sorry.
Oh, look. It's your friend.
You're okay.
Oh my God.
She's okay.
See, the dog saw the dog on the screen and wanted to sniff its butt.
You're okay.
I told you. 1,000 miles
Willow
away.
is literally on a different freaking planet right now.
Sorry.
Oh, I like your beard. I like your beard. You old puppy. Beautiful puppy. I want to scratch your beard.
Oh, you're okay.
So anyway, they gave me these 2 coffees that are full to the top. And I asked them if they had creamer, and they said yes, but then they left me no room. 0 room. So I'm there scalding hot, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, well, Carissa wants coffee. So I'm sitting there like just burning myself. Like, it's so hot, but I'm like, there's no sink, there's nothing to pour it in. So I'm just like taking one for the team and just burning the shit out of myself until I make enough room to pour a little bit of cream in and then save the day. But my mouth took a beating.
You got to put a couple ice cubes down in there.
There was no ice cubes, Trav. They didn't even have a garbage or a sink. There was no ice cubes to be had. And by the way, if I put an ice cube in it, it would have overflowed onto my hand and burned me.
I feel like if you were to bring Carissa like a caramel latte and an avocado toast and a mimosa, she would be like, hello, it's time to party.
Jason's in the house.
Jason.
What's up, dude?
Come here, Jason.
What's up, Jason?
Friggin' Jason. Next week, Jason's going to be on and you know what's going to be super stupid is when we're doing Matt Mattis finals and Jason and Shook are like in super serious mode and they're not even giggling or having any fun.
No, I'm calling it this year, man. Jason's got it this year. He's taking it. He's taking it. I wouldn't say too seriously, but he's taking it serious. He's got it. Shook's already delayed how many weeks? Dude's scared. It's Jason C.
He just did he delayed 1 week.
Scared. It's Jason C. I'm on your side, Jason.
Okay.
Listen, Jason's he's on a roll. He's butter baby.
Piss your pants terrified. He saw Jason C coming up and he's been on a hot streak. It's like icing the kicker. He got iced.
I have feelings about this, and that's mainly because I lost because of hardcore. But
is that what happened to you? I thought you lost.
So you missed that streak. You missed, but I lost. I only lost by hardcore. So I originally won by 2 points.
Okay.
But then the 5 so I lost by 3 because I 5 points.
Turned into 3?
3. No, I lost. No, I won by 2, but then brain fart.
This stupid hardcore rules. I swear.
Chad got faster, so he got 5 more points than me. So he got plus.
Oh wait, 3. Yeah, you. Okay, I'm super sorry.
I won.
You won your first round. You beat Sarah.
I beat Sarah and Michelle.
And you moved on.
The second round, I actually beat Chad and I beat Grease, but I actually lost. Oh, so I won by 2 points to Chad, but then Chad got the hardcore, so he won by 3 points.
He was so fast.
Yep.
No, yeah, that hardcore.
Which was weird because
my feelings are still hurt by hardcore because I'm like I could be that close to the final.
You know what? I lost because I still did a live stream before my competition, so I was drunk.
You did fine. You did fine, Trev.
I will never not do that, and I will probably never not win because of it.
Listen,
Hey, I was close.
I want you to succeed. I want you to succeed so much.
Screwed me this time too, for sure. But the whiskey also didn't help.
The hardcore killed me. But
But
next
if
year,
you weren't paying attention, next week, I told Jason, if you weren't watching earlier, I'm sure of it. But I've said this twice in the stream, maybe 3 times at the beginning. But prep your breasts and numb your nipples because there's one hell of a twist coming next Friday.
I hate hardcore. I really hate hardcore.
I can't
Nick
wait.
agreed. Vegas likes Jason 52-48. That's a pretty close. Wait a minute. There's 270 people in here, and there's only 100 votes.
No, there's more than that because when I voted, there were like 100.
Is that the percentage? 52%, 48%? Maybe that's it. Bill's like squirming in his seat. He's like, he's doing a blind, but he's not doing. That's how I feel when I send Dan and Sean a blind, and I was like, I want your opinions on these. And then like 30 minutes in, Sean's like, I already fucking gave up. And like they're talking about like how they're not going to get political this live stream, but they're bordering on being political kind of thing. It's like, I get you,
Matt,
Bill.
Give us a rundown of the blinds right now.
These are rye whiskeys. There are 2 that are similar.
I need a breakdown. What do you think of each of them?
Well,
you've already placed them, kind of.
I did, and then I began to explain the breakdown, and then you interrupted me, asking me for the breakdown, which I understand.
Hey, whoa, Matt, break these down for us.
All right.
Give us a breakdown, bro.
I feel like Sandra Bullock in Miss Congeniality when she like snorts and she's like the water cups, she's like 1, 2.
So, dude, Krista does the same thing where she'll ask me, like, we'll be talking, and then she'll just start talking, and I'm like, babe, let me finish. And she's like, how long do you want me to wait? Like you're gonna take 30 minutes to answer that question? Like, you said a word, and it's been a while since you said a word. So I know that there wasn't a period at the end of it, but it seems like there could have been or should have been because you stopped talking. I can't just guess when you're going to start and stop. I understand, Trev. I'm super sorry. But what I was saying was 2 of them are pretty
None
similar.
of that, like, what's your what's your breakdown?
Can I have
I
Kirsty's
can't do
number?
it. I can't
I
even
like
make a joke
I
about
deserve this. It feels good. It actually feels nice.
it.
One of the fifth glass did not impress my ass a lot. It was easily the one I was like, I don't really like it. It was a bit like, I don't actually remember. I'll tell you. It was just not. But this is when I tasted. I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty good. And then it screws up my whole thing.
Do you ever?
No.
Let me ask you this. Okay, keep going. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, do you ever, like, when you do a blind, when someone sends you a blind and you hate something, do you ever like
wonder if it's my pick? Yeah, all the time.
No. Do you ever like hold back because it's like, could this be something I really like, or am I nervous to be like, bro, I hate this because they sent it to me?
No,
they
because
might think it's really good, and I don't want to like shit on what they sent me. But like, if I hate it, I hate it. Like, I just don't like
right.
it.
Well, I only accept blinds from people who I know or have known for a bit or a while, and if they're willing to send me blinds and they know who I am and like we get each other a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm not going to offend anybody, but and it's not even like this is. If I dislike something, it could just be I dislike it tonight, or I dislike it in this flight in this order. You can have 4 pours that taste a certain way, and then when you get to the 5th pour, the 4 pours you drink before that completely affect the way the 5th pour tastes.
Oh, totally.
So then you're like, wow, that is off the wall weird, but it's only because what you drank before that. So no, I don't. It's just a react. Like, I'm not gonna like harness or like try to shut down my reaction to it. Like, if I dislike it or if I think it's funky or weird, like I'm gonna say it.
Well, you also got to think they might also have just sent you something that's funky and not good, or just he probably won't like this. That'll be a fun one to throw in the middle of a blind too.
That's the worst sometimes. I think like sometimes I get pours from someone and they're like, oh, we sent you something so good. And then you try and you're like, what the fuck was that I just drank? Like and then I'll say like, I'm sorry. Like I'll message the person. I'll be like, because that was not my jam. Like what? Like,
well,
are we on the same page? Like that was not my jam. Like I'm going to say, like, that's what I recorded in my video. Like I said that wasn't my jam. It was not good.
The only flight I ever felt, I'm not going to say the only one because there may have been more than one, but the one that comes to mind that I ever felt bad about was when I was living in Michigan. This was maybe like month 3 of my channel, and Jason sent me a blind. Oh, the Foursquare.
Sorry, somebody asked.
Oh, you keep putting it closer to the camera. I really have to talk about it now. You're making it. I can't stop. By the way, the video is coming on Sunday is the Discovery 10 video. And spoiler alert.
Is it positive?
Yeah. I'm testing the strength of my relationship with Bart's Bourbon Company. Let's just say that.
I love it. That's why I love you.
I saw that Jason did his review of it, and I think Chad and Sarah did one. And I wanted to click on them so bad because I wanted to see what they said, but I couldn't do it. I'm like, don't do it, because I felt a certain way and I could not click on their video.
I'm not gonna lie, dude, and I hope you guys are the same way. And this is no offense to any person. I do not watch your reviews, especially if I'm gonna do a review on it. I do not want to be like, oh well, like I don't want it in my head,
right?
That Matt, if ADHD Whiskey loves this and then Trev hates it, then I'm the idiot. No, I'm gonna give you. This is just what I got, man. If 100%. You love it and I hate it, then you better figure it out yourself.
That's
whose palate you agree with.
Right. Yeah. Well, 100%, because everyone's different, so we all differ. But if you really appreciate with some, like if you find yourself on the same page with somebody a lot,
Yes.
then it's like you can kind of be like, oh, well, they like this. And it's like if you are a match, then you can kind of go off of them.
And but that goes along with it too. That means you got to be honest with yourself too. And it's like, I don't want to watch a video and then be swayed, and then all of a sudden I'm recommending a bottle that I typically wouldn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I watched your review and
100%.
you loved it, and then I hated it.
For example, Elijah Craig B522 last year, I did not like that bottle one bit, but it had, after I watched the reviews, it had like the majority great reviews. So it's like, did I get a weird bottle? Because it's so strange the way that
Just you, man.
like I don't know. I didn't like it, but other people loved it.
I mean, have you
It's weird.
tried this year's one?
I've tried the A123. I have not tried the B523.
Agreed.
I've made the video, and I'm like, that's my problem, is I made the video and I'm even questioning myself, because I've seen people who are like, oh man, this bottle's so good. I shot the whole video and I talk shit the whole time.
So
Right.
I feel I used to be very concerned about what other channels thought, like when I first started out. But then as I got into it, I'm like, no, people are watching this because they want to know my opinion. And so I started like giving my real opinion, and like 100% now I'm always going to give my opinion. Whoa, that was fireworks. Wow.
Fireworks? It's
Good
June
time.
9th. What are we shooting?
Baby, you're
Our dog's not happy,
fireworks.
but
Katy Perry.
honestly, like some bottles I have I've reviewed, and I have been like wanting to watch other channels so bad, but I will not watch other reviews until I do my own. Like it's
I'm
just
the
like if
same
I know I'm gonna get a
way.
bottle now, like
Mhm.
I will not review like B523. I don't know what anyone thinks of that bottle because I have not watched anyone's review, because I'm getting that bottle this week. So I'm reviewing that this week, but like
I highly encourage you to open that bottle and you shoot that review and you post what you shoot.
oh I
sure.
always do.
Because I
Literally
want
always
to
do.
know, because I'm struggling post even editing that video.
No, I'll always post it. Like 100%. Like if I get the bottle, I'll always post it, because like my opinion to me is important to me. Like I feel like I trust my palate now. Like, and that's one part of that has been like doing Matt Madness. I'm like, I trust my palate enough, like being on Matt Madness and things like that. I'm like, okay, people trust me and they respect my palate enough to know that I'm going to give my honest review. That's just what I always say. And I'm going to put it out there. And if they don't like it, sorry. That's just what I think of it.
I just realized that if somebody didn't know who you guys were, I do that. That's off sometimes.
Sorry.
Make sure you guys, if you're watching, make sure you're subscribed to the Bourbon Wrench and the Average Drinker. If you're not, then I'll subscribe for me. Just saying. Boom.
Hey,
And
we're
my 1980s ponytail.
Well, hey, Dara, don't make them not.
Hey, guys, go subscribe to The Average Drinker. She's usually wearing makeup.
She usually looks like a booty
If you
cat.
like her right now, then you're subscribing to a phony. You need to go without some makeup sometimes, Dara.
Trev, Trev has moxie, and I dig it.
I dig it too.
What
Trev,
does that mean?
Trev, what I feel
Google
like,
it.
Trev, don't worry about putting out your review. Like, just put it out. Like, that's your opinion. Like, if other people don't agree, that's your opinion. That's your palate. And people trust your palate, right? People come to Matt because they trust Matt's palate. People come to you.
I was talking about your makeup.
No, but I'm just saying, when you were talking about like Elijah Craig B523, you're like, well, I don't know if I want to put it out. But like, just put it out. Like, that's your palate. Like,
I still put it out. Here, my issue in Matt. I love that we're all together, because we're all 3 different steps in the same game.
100%.
There's definitely people who are like, I don't know. Matt probably has a different version of this, but I'm sure Dara and I have a similar version.
No, I'm sure my version is similar to yours.
That's what I'm saying is like, we'll put out a video and then it'll be like, oh, well, ADHD Whiskey thought this of it.
100%.
Mash and Drum thought this of it. You must be wrong. And I'm like,
listen,
I don't take
if everybody
that as
had
a
access,
dig. I tell them, I'm like I encourage them. We all have different palates,
right.
and I would say align yourself to one of us and then go for it. So if Matt thinks that, then I would go with him, especially because they're like, should I buy this? Matt, he said this is the best thing he's ever had, and you're saying it sucks. Then I'm like, well, who do you align more with? Mm-hmm. If you want to spend the money and you align more with Matt, then do it.
That's how I feel.
If you say, I don't align with Matt and he loved it, but you align with me, then maybe you should hold back and save some money. Like, I'm trying to be the mediator.
Fade Raid says, the ponytail's going down. It's yelling timber. That's Kesha. That's
you
Kesha.
Better move. You better dance.
It's just, oh my God. Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Oh my God. Kesha.
Do you feel like that every morning, Matt?
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that every morning?
Oh, all the K's, Carissa, Kesha, Kira, whatever. Dig them all.
I agree with you, though, to a point. What I say about this is that you have to stay true to who you are as a channel 100% all the time, because people start to respect you even if you don't feel like they're respecting your palate. And people who I never would have thought would respect my palate. And they're like, we know that Dara doesn't like things as sweet as Bill does. Dara likes things as more spicy. Dara likes things more, etc. And that's how my palate is.
That's Dara merch right there. Respect my palate. Just on a shirt.
Well, I'm just saying though, like, I think you just have to respect your palate and approach it as in you are who you are, right? That's another question. We are who we are.
Also, to add to it, I agree with you. I don't respect your palate at all, and I'm all Bill.
Oh my gosh.
You're a sweet guy? Like, I'm not a sweet guy, but
I'm just kidding.
Oh, like Bill is super sweet though. Like Bill likes really sweet. Bill and I have kind of we have general good palates. But...
General what?
No, Bill and I have pretty similar palates, but also Bill likes sweeter things than I like, and I like more spicy things overall in general. But we both don't like weeded bourbons as much. Minus Maker's Mark BEP, which I know, Trev, you'll be happy with, but we don't like the rest of Maker's Mark. Not our jam, but BEP. Hey,
why does everyone think I'm like the Maker's dude?
Because that's what Matt dubs you.
Wait,
I mean, I only have
the Maker's dude. Wait, Trev, you can't proclaim yourself the Maker's dude and then be like, why is everyone saying I'm the Maker's dude? That's like if someone got in your incognito mode and found your hub search history, then you're like, why is everyone like wonder why I'm the butt guy? And it's like, well, that's your search history, dude. Like,
okay, listen here, Matt. I will agree with you because all of my Maker's Mark used to be on this.
And now it's gone. Yeah, you drank it. No,
it's over on. It just switched shelves after Matt Madness. The one that I took off all the Makers. I just switched it.
Were you wearing just underpants?
Yes, I'm still wearing the same underpants.
Wait, are you still wearing the mankini? No. Okay, just that part. That's fine.
No. I'm not taking it off. I'm just showing you.
On whiskeychannel.com stream, I was like, well, there goes their channel because of Trev's taint.
Yeah, I tried not to, but then you know what? You saw my taint. It's fine.
I felt like I came up with the word grundle, but apparently it has been a word for a while. Henry Turner, I've watched all of you for the past 2 years. I watch less. I watch less of you now. That'd be funny. I watch less for your opinions about whiskey and more about your personality and love the hobby. Yeah,
Henry Turner's a local guy to me. He's been to my house and hung out. Just genuinely awesome. He's an awesome dude who also gets like every single bottle known to man.
Well, speaking of an awesome guy who gets every single bottle known to man, WJK wants the results of this flight. I thought number.
I was gonna say, what's the flight?
I thought number 4, 2. This is my order. 4, 2, 1, 3, 5. 4 and 2, I flip-flopped a couple times. Number 1 seemed a bit lighter, a bit not quite as like full flavored, but super good still. I believe that like these are high rye ryes. Number 3, I think, is a malted rye or some sort of. It definitely reminds me of a malt whiskey and a rye whiskey. Could it be the peated rye from Buzzard Juice? Maybe. Or it's probably more than likely a malted rye because there's heavy malt on it. Number 5, I just did not love. For what reason?
Was that so? 5 was your last place?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's you know what? 5 could be the Buzzard. 5 could be the Buzzard Juice peated also, but I don't think so. I think.
Why do you? Okay, I'm gonna ask you the questions because I want to know what your flight is.
Bring it, Trebek.
Why do you keep saying it's the peated?
Well, no, because
are you getting a peated note.
So no, but also yes. There's only okay. I haven't had very many. I don't even know if I've had a malted rye except for Smoke Wagon. The Smoke Wagon malted rye can literally jump off the bottom shelf and run into oncoming traffic. I don't care about it. It's terrible. It's bad. I don't like it. I'm sorry, Aaron Chepernick. Dig your trapezius muscles. Don't like your malted rye. So when I get like a malty or scotchy something, that's when I start like, what have I? Like, it's all memory shit. It's all what have I had before that reminds me of this. What does this bring back a memory of? So there's no possible way that I can taste something and go, maybe that's this if I have nothing to compare it with or nothing to like, no memory or association with anything. So I've had this Buzzard Roost peated rye a couple of times, just in a small bottle, and I really liked it. But it just had like, it was a rye whiskey with like a kiss, just a kiss of a smoked. They smoked the barrel with peat smoke, and then they aged the rye in it. So it's like there's just a kiss of peat. So when I taste something that is either like malty, which reminds me of Scotch, then it brings me to into that memory, or something that's like
it could be a blend. It could either be a malted rye, like Smoke Wagon has malted rye, or a peated rye.
Yep.
And that's where your brain is like.
It's all just based off of
me into this.
Yeah, it's all based off of memory of anything I've tasted before that it reminds me of something. Like if it's not right, if I'm wrong, then what I'm tasting tonight will be a brand new memory. And it's like, oh, this reminds me of that night where I had that, which reminded me of that, but it wasn't the peat, it was something different. So like I would definitely 100% not bet anything on the fact that I'm even remotely close. It's just my thought process and what like how I'm feeling about. What's up, kiddo?
There's a bug in Miley's bed and it's really huge.
A huge bug in Miley's bed.
And it could fly.
It can fly?
Sounds like a June bug.
I had a bunch of bugs in my
fly? Is it a moth?
It's normal.
Is it a bat? Okay, that's good.
It's actually big and it literally, it was like, so I saw it. I didn't know it was like right there on the wall, but then I heard something fall, and the bug fell on me. It was right in my armpit.
On your armpit? Is it in your bed still? Okay, I will be right there, and that bug has breathed its last breath. I'm going to take care of it. I promise you. In the meantime, lay in bed with your sister, and I'll be right there. I promise, okay? I'm so sorry that happened to you. Take deep breaths. You're okay. Goose fraba.
I don't even know what bug it is.
Well, I'll take care of the bug.
This big.
It's probably nothing to be worried about, but I will determine that.
The bathroom is probably one of those bugs because it looks like snake. Yeah, that was the bug in the bathroom. But I killed that one. So probably another one of those. Literally came to our house and literally. Daddy.
Literally, I'm sorry. Listen.
Remember I told you, like it was a minute ago, but a minute ago, like tomorrow, but like after tomorrow.
Mhm.
Remember I said that I saw a bug in the bathroom that was flying around?
Yeah.
I mean, it was on the toilet when it was flying around.
Yeah, it was a fly.
But there was like another bug. But it was a fluffy bug.
A fluffy bug?
No, it wasn't fluffy.
Listen, I'll take care of it. And just give me 5 minutes. Miley, lay with your sister, and I'll be right there in a minute. And all the bugs, they're going to pay. Okay? I'm sorry that you had the bug landed in your armpit. I love you.
All I heard were the bugs are gonna pay. The bugs are gonna pay. It's okay. The bugs are gonna pay. We're all gonna be
You
fine.
couldn't hear them at all. They're pretty upset about the bugs. A fluffy bug landed in your armpit. It was a whole thing. Sorry about that. All right.
They were me in my younger life, and I love it.
It's
I love it
difficult.
so much. Like those girls are amazing, but they're like the perfect combination of you and Carissa, and I love it so much.
They are amazing. Matt is the #1 stay-at-home dad. Eric, I'm not a stay-at-home. I'm a working dad. Damn it! Editing videos all. Jeez Louise, just kidding. All right, so I'm gonna shut the giveaway down now, and then I'm gonna do this reveal. What were we just talking about? Was it about Trev's masculinity?
No, because that doesn't exist.
Well, dude,
I have feelings.
I'm gonna pop off now, but thank you so much for letting me be.
Kara, I freaking love you. Thank you so much. Hey, honestly, if we don't hang out this summer, me and you and Bill and the wife, or me and my wife and you and Bill, which probably should make, whatever. But anyway,
It says please too.
it needs to happen. If it doesn't happen, then I will rethink our relationship.
No, we will find you
Okay.
and
Find you.
Everyone, go subscribe to Dara, the average drinker. She normally has makeup on, so if that's not your thing, then maybe you shouldn't subscribe.
Bye, Dara. Thank you.
I love you.
You still got the whitest of teeth.
It's the
Bob
tan.
Belkovac. Bye. When I'm in doubt, buy a Wild Turkey Rare Breed. As a content creator, you have to be honest. People rely on your opinion. Is it okay to be hungover at a yard sale? Oh, that's the best place to be hungover of all time. At a yard sale? Shit. We're selling this
Are
yard
you at
for
a
cheap.
yard sale at 10:30 at night?
Hey, the ice cream truck stops. Yard sale starts. By the way, Trev, I want your opinion on this as I do this reveal and the giveaway. Ice cream trucks, right? They're like, I don't know if they're a thing of the past or not, but like, like they come around, all the kids around the house, right? And I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before or not on a live stream. I probably have, because it's been an idea of mine for several years. But if anybody in chat, any 241 of you, wants to take the lead, I will happily take 12%, 20%, 50%, whatever. The laws about marijuana sales.
We're getting good now. We went from ice cream truck to marijuana. Let's go.
A mobile marijuana unit that travels around playing Bob Marley or whatever you want to play. So instead of the children running out of the house when they hear the ding, 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 ding for ice cream, it's the lazy, which is not what I think, but that's society's opinion about people who smoke the weeds. They're like, oh, like they hear Bob Marley coming. They're like, oh my, here comes the cannabis. The cannabis is coming.
The cannabis.
Exactly. And it's like, and they run up to the mobile marijuana unit. It's like, you don't even have to like drive. You just have to go to the street and the cannabis comes to you.
You want my opinion?
I mean, like, I feel like it's a solid business.
I think here's the thing, dude, I'm right in the middle of the Bible Belt. Medical marijuana actually got passed here.
They're all over New York City. Okay.
It's crazy. Like we're literally Jesus belt. Medical marijuana is a thing here. I think if it's legal, as long as, here's my thing, and this is coming from a medical professional, because I'm freaking drunk as piss. I ain't no professional. I think as long as it's medically and I'm drunk. Legally available, why not have a medical, not even, I don't care what you call it, a weed bus, whatever you called it.
Cannabis.
Cannabis.
It's easy to remember. It's because
Cannabis. If it works,
apparently everyone in chat says they exist in other locations, which makes sense.
That's insane. Like that literally blows my mind.
Well,
just from where I'm at, that would I would say that never happened. That it might happen eventually. But that's crazy. And I think if it helps people, my problem would be the same thing as being like, how do you go about getting it? That would be my issue.
oh, dude, Trev, I'm not being serious. This is a joke.
No, dude, no.
I know I asked for your opinion, but I was just kidding.
I have
zero
quit being
interest in
serious.
making it.
I'll quit being doctor. I don't care. At the end of the day, dude, I don't give a
Wait, your
crap.
freaking house over there, like really thinking this through.
I am really. You asked me. I'm going to give you a real answer, man.
I dig that about you. So I like that. I like that.
Like at the end of the day, I actually don't care. I mean, I do care about people and I care about what you do, but if whatever you want to do, man, as long as you're not screwing with my family, go at it.
100%. Do what you want to do. Just don't fuck it up for everybody else or hurt
There
anybody.
you go. Do not screw everyone else.
5th place was glass number 5, which was sample E. Sample E is Pinhook straight rye whiskey. That was not great.
And that was your 5th place?
Last place, yeah. 3 years, 122 proof. It was a bit sour. Vetus Sourpuss. You know what I mean?
Do you know anything about that bottle? Like what's the stats on it?
3 years, 122 proof. Unfiltered.
That's all we got. Do they make their own stuff?
Isn't Pinhook, is that Castle and Key? Am I wrong about that?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Castle and Key. I was talking to someone about that today because I've never had them.
But it does have a horse on the bottle, so that counts a little bit. Right?
Yeah, that checks out to me.
In 4th place was sample 3, which is letter C, which this is the one where I thought it was like a multi-bugger, like a malted rye of some sort. And, I ripped it in the wrong way.
Did they send you a book?
No, WJK, he doesn't give a shit. He sent individual. I'm so almost done, okay? I promise. I love you. I'll be right there, I promise, okay? Found North. Canada Rye Whiskey, New Oak Finish. Barrel number 1, 12 and 19 year rise, 30-year. This makes no sense. Okay, listen. Okay, this makes. There's a have you watched King of Queens?
No.
King of Queens with Kevin James, and it's Doug Heffernan and his wife Carrie. So
I only know Kevin Bacon, so continue.
no, different. So there's a phone number rhythm. Ba 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 ba. Like
Okay.
like that's the way you say a phone number. It's not like
Yeah, I feel
it's not like 334 18. It's like already put the 8 down. Like you don't say 8. Canada Rye Whiskey, New Oak finish, 8 months, barrel number 1, 12 and 19-year rise, 30-year corn, 109.4 proof. That makes no sense in the phone number rhythm.
30-year-old corn?
That's what it says. 12 and 19-year rise, 30-year corn. So is there Canada Rye Whiskey, New Oak finish for 8 months. Barrel number 1, 12 and 19-year rise, 30-year corn. So they blended a 30-year corn whiskey with 12 and 19-year rise?
That's got to be what it is. 30-year-old corn is just a 30-year-old corn whiskey. Interesting. Just to go back, because I'm schlammered, I'm hoping half of the chat schlammered too. What did you say about that one?
Malty. It reminded me a lot about malt. Tasting it now, there's like a tobacco grapiness to it. It reminds me of something. Wow. Found North found something. I don't know.
Have you, before you go on to the next one, have you tried the other Found North stuff?
I have not.
Okay.
Not a lot. Except for
I was just going to ask what you thought of their other stuff.
I just had this the other day from friggin' WJK. Sent me this 18-year cask strength batch friggin' 4 Canadian 80% corn, 19% rye, 1% barley. It's like this was good. It's wild, but it's really good.
I've tried something from I can't even remember what I tried from them. It was at someone's house. I liked it. It was definitely unique. It was not like anything you would expect. So I'm guessing all of their stuff's that way.
It's just strange. Like I appreciate it. It's just like it's wild. Everything's wild. So it's like the wild, wild north. You know what I mean? We could make a wild, wild. We could make a wild, wild north. Found North. Desperado. Rough Rider. No, you ain't got nada. None of this. 6 gunmen. Just Will Smith. Third place was glass number 1, which I think is A. Yeah, is A. I did like this a lot. Actually, so these top 3 I liked a lot. A, I found a little bit lighter than the other 2, but still super high quality flavors. I liked it a lot. Nashville Barrel Company, straight rye whiskey, 6 years, 113.34 proof. I'm guessing it's MGP. So 6-year MGP. A lot, very weird because typically Nashville Barrel Company stuff is darker than outer space, but this one is very light. Second place was glass 2, which is sample B. And sample B, the runner-up this evening, which was very good and competed for first place. Middle West Spirits, straight rye whiskey, dark pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel?
Dark pumpernickel. 3 years, 125.96 proof. Pump me full of pumpernickel.
You talking about the bread the bread they bring to you in Outback Steakhouse?
With the butter?
Is that what it tastes like or
You
not?
butter my bread, boy. You butter. You want the bread and the butter? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I want my Outback.
Middle West Spirits, dark pumpernickel rye, friggin' delicious. 3 years old? All day. I would drink that all day. That is so damn good. Good night, Sandeep. Wise guy, Matt, always bowing down to the man. Wise guy. What are we talking about?
I don't know, but I love Stu, and I feel like he is just out. He's out to get us. And I love it.
Stu, what the fuck are you talking about? I love Stu too, but I just sometimes I'm like, what is he bowing down to the man? Which one is
like,
the man? Is
that
Pinhook
makes
the
me
man?
think of that makes me think
Nashville?
of the School of Rock.
Middle West? Which one's... Who am I bowing down to, Stu?
Who's the man?
Damn it. When he says it, it'll probably make sense. And I'll be like, oh, that makes sense. But I'm not doing that.
When he says it, it won't make sense more, and we'll just have to. He'll say, "Drink more," and you'll understand. That's what he's doing.
Damn it, Stu. He's trying to stew the pot. You know what I mean?
Stu.
All right. First place was Glass D, which is number 4. And
You making sure it was number 1?
just want to taste it. 4-Gate Straight Rye Whiskey Rye Down Under. Batch 16, 7 years, 110.2 proof. So, I believe that's probably the most expensive bottle of the bunch. Very good. This is very good. But weirdly enough, Middle West?
Mm-hmm.
The Pumpernickel? Like 3 years? That baby was like Rocky Balboaing above its weight, like just fighting it out. Wait a minute. I know. Oh, it's higher proof. That's why.
What's the proof on both of those?
Well, the 3-year dark Pumpernickel was 126 proof. The 4-Gate Rye Down Under, which I believe is that a port barrel finish? Straight whiskey? No, it's sherry. Shit. Hey, Bill, why don't you send bigger pictures? Just kidding. 110 proof. So it's a lower proof, over double the age. But that Middle West put up wonder what the price of that. I actually want. This is cool. I like these flights because it shows me what I like. Would I go out and buy a Pinhook tomorrow? No, I would avoid Pinhook rye whiskey like it was empty carbohydrates that taste like vegetables. The dark Pumpernickel rye from Middle West, I'd be there with balls on.
Do you get other Middle West products?
There are some in a store near me, but I've never purchased them. But guess what? Thanks to Bill Kavanaugh, clearing the shelves.
That's what I'm saying is like I've seen other like this flight's the perfect example. I've heard people are like, dude, you have to try this. And I'm like, well, I've never even heard of that. I'm not going to give it the light of the day.
Right.
And then you try in a blind and you freaking, holy crap, this is delicious.
It's crazy.
It makes you wonder how many people just pass things by because they're like, I don't know what that is. I'm not going to try it.
So I'm doing a thing with it for the giveaway tonight. It says copy all names from column A.
You got it.
Copy. Then it says right click and sell C1 select paste special and paste values only.
You on the Google sheet?
Yeah.
Keep doing it. And if you have questions, I'll let you know. I'm the Bourbon Wrench bro. I still have it in me.
C1 paste special values only.
Only. Special values only.
Okay. Select all names in column C.
Pop up.
Right click and select randomize range.
Make sure all of it's selected. Make sure every one of the names are selected.
Every single one is selected.
Okay, then right click and then randomize.
There is no randomized range.
Okay. Go. I ran into this the other day. Hold on, I'm pulling it up, brother.
Where?
Don't worry. It's in. Go to view more cell actions. It's the very bottom one.
View more cell actions.
And then you'll see randomize range.
Randomize range. Boom. I just did it.
Yeah, I got you.
There it is. So
and people are like, bro, the Bourbon Wrench hasn't wrenched in so long. Guess what? I still freaking got it.
You have you're the universal wrench. You're like the one that you can make any size you want. Okay, so this giveaway is for this Barrel King Rye Whiskey, batch number 49. Keegan has said throughout tonight that it's one of the best ryes he's ever had. And a choice of either my Woodinville cask strength pick or my Boulder cask strength pick. And for the, this is the Woodinville sticker. Is it there? It's a friggin', I told DC what I wanted and he came through extra hard.
Is DC not the best human being on the planet?
Phenomenal. But shoot, it's not there. How is that not there? We just did this the other day, but I will find it again. The Woodinville pick is called Woodyville.
It better have some big old wood on there, Matt. Or Woody from Toy Story. I don't know.
Desktop. I'm having an issue here where I couldn't find my my intro video earlier either. That's a bummer. That is a bummer.
I can't help you with that. I can help you with Google Sheets, man. I don't.
Weird. Well, yeah, anyway, it is it's called Woodyville. It is a cartoon version of my face on Woody's body from Toy Story with a Nelly Band-Aid under its eyebrow, under its eye, because Woodyville. Or the Boulder cask strength pick, which I want to call over the shoulder boulder holder, where it's a bra with 2 Boulder cask strength bottles for breasts. That's just an idea.
Nice. Over the shoulder boulder holder.
Yeah, it's just 2 bottles. Anyway.
That was my nickname in high school.
It wasn't, but you deserved it. So let's do this. 80. Where's my friggin' phone? In my pocket. Here we are. Choose a random number between 1 and 80. That didn't work. Choose a random number between 1 and 80. I did it. What is it?
52.
Oh, she said 52. 52.
Oh, she said it. Okay.
Let's do present. Share screen.
Oh, you better be careful sharing your screen, man. I know you've been looking up.
You have no idea what I've been looking at.
No, I do. Look at
52.
the same stuff.
Number 52. Johnny B. Johnny B. Wait, no, that's not true. 52. So 52 is the randomized is Thrasher.
Yep.
Thrasher.
Sorry, Johnny.
that was my bad because Johnny B was, but the randomized list is number 52 is Thrasher. Thrasher, you are the winner this evening. Congratulations. That is why you don't. See, actually, that is why you do and don't share screens. You do to make it like everyone can see it so it's legit. But you don't because people are like, oh, so. Thrasher says, yeah, MFer. Ready to go, Thrash guy?
If Johnny B answers this question correct, I will send him a prize. Why is the sky blue? Only Johnny B can answer that, and if he answers it correctly, then he'll get a package too. So there you go. Sorry, Johnny. Anyway, Matt.
Well, that is it. I am done this evening. Thank you so much for being here. Trev, thanks so much for joining. Dara, thanks for joining. I am out. I've got to go get a bug out of my kid's bed. Thrasher, email me. Johnny B, email me as well. I feel bad about it. I will send you something as well.
No. Send Johnny my way, man.
We'll send Johnny 2 ways. So that is it for tonight. Thank you so much. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds with your mind on bug hunting, which I'm about to do. See you next week for the Matt Madness Finals. Love you, Trev. Love you all in chat. We're out of here. Good night.